Brother, these are lovely mistakes you guys are making. If a woman is not interested in you, no worry, no worry. You cannot have every beautiful woman you have. But you know, because of our instinct as a man, as a natural hunter, you don't want to see a girl to just face you and tell you, I don't have interest in you, and just let her be. You now want to like force your way. You must have her. Some of you, your eyes have no control. When you see the skirt like this, you want to go under that skirt. Come what may. Some people can sell their fatherland, they can sell their family land just to have that girl. You see, there is a Igbo proverb that said, anybody who has a corn plantation by the roadside will receive many visitors. Because you are the one that place yourself by the roadside. So you guys need to understand, these are some of the lovely mistakes we make as a young man. And the more you make it, the more you collect. The more you really play this kind of game, the more you collect. Let's switch to another kind of lovely mistake you guys make. Another lovely mistake you guys make is that you give woman undeserving favor. What she never deserved, what she never expected to have from any man, you are giving her on a platter of gold. You understand? Because from your instinct, you believe you are so smart. You believe you have money. You know the girl is from poor background. You know the girl is financially down. You know all these things. You want to now play that game to manipulate the girl so that you can have the girl. At the end of the day, you have the girl. You have forgotten that you know that the girl is at a down moment. That is when you use your money to play this girl, to play her into relationship with you. And at the end of the day, when the girl is now balanced, like okay, now she can really see things rightly. She's now at the level ground. She's now like mentally balanced, no pressure. She will now evaluate everything and say, no, I don't think I should be dating this guy. Then she will realize that she doesn't deserve to date you. That is why you will see a girl will tell you, yeah, I love you, I want you too, blah blah blah. The next thing she will tell you, I want to pay my school fees. Why didn't you ask her about her father? Where is your father? How suddenly you as a boyfriend become a father? It becomes your responsibility to pay her school fees. Some of you are so dons, like you go far. You after paying the school fees, you pay house rent. After paying house rent, some of you will even set up business for the girl. And at the end of the day, when the girl now give you a shock of your life, you now say, oh, with all I've done for this girl, this girl is a disappointment. You just imagine. My dear brother, wake up. Remember the popular statement that is going around now that you can buy a car for a woman, and the woman will now fall in love with a man that helped her change the flat tire. I know. He's simping. A whole lot of people are simping. That's what I'm telling you. The more you do it, the more you get it. If you keep doing it, you keep collecting. So don't come here and blame any woman. Yes, do you know how much I've spent for that girl? Do you know how much The girl did not send you to pay her school fees. She just tested you and you display your foolishness at the highest scale. Because you are the one that present yourself to be foolish to her. Because the moment she shake her waist, you lose all your senses. You lose all the brain in your head is deactivated. You understand? And the girl will tell you, I didn't force you. You are the one that choose to. You are the one that choose to. My brother, wake up your mind. You see, if a man is doing too much of blaming game, I don't respect them. Because these girls are not forcing you. It is your problem because you cannot see the backside and look away. Men must reach Jericho now. Okay. By the time the wall of Jericho now fell on you, Asna, who is to be blamed? It is those people that went to Jericho. If you are just staying in Bethlehem, there is no way the wall of Jericho will come and meet you at Bethlehem. You understand? Get it right, my dear brother. You cannot have every woman. And those women you want to have by force are the one that is going to punish you. They know. Women know. Because I told you that if you are dating a woman must test you. And she is not going to deal with you based on your sacrifice, based on the favor you do for her, based on the way you look, based on the way she's supposed to behave. She is going to deal with you exactly based on the results of her test on you. The woman just take her yash and then you are showing her your account balance. My account balance is 250. Don't worry, I'll give you 150. My dear brother, I won't blame the woman, no. If me as a man too, if I get yash to shake for you, I will shake it for you. Your new name now Kimi, okay? What if it's my wife? You said my wife. Now, what are you talking about? A wife is a wife. The problem is when you want to sign up for that woman to become your wife, are you in charge of your brain? Is your brain at work? Because if the woman chooses to marry you based on the test, knowing fully well that this is a dance, I can control, I can push anywhere, my dear brother, you will still collect to forget it. Because women will, you see, let me tell you this test. I keep telling you guys this test. Sometimes it seems like you guys don't get it. If your woman tested you in dating and she sees that you are Mr. No Nonsense, you stay by the rule, she has to work according to your rule, and the moment she violates the rule, you have kicked her out. Like, sorry, that's the end of the relationship. If by any chance you help her, some people come around and fix the relationship with you after several begging and a whole lot, she knows that when this man states his rule, do not cross the line. She will know, and she is going to deal with you that way. That is the way she's going to deal with you. But if it's the kind of woman that will intentionally violate your rules, and then in the evening she knows that the moment she just go and lie down on the bed with ordinary pants or with ordinary towel, you are looking at the lap, you are looking at the backside, then your senses is gone. She has gotten your antidote. And the moment she is playing that, she knows that every time she plays that game for you, you fall for it. My dear brother, she is not going to deal with you based on whatever you say. She is going to deal with you based on that level of your mumu, the level of your mumunity, the level of your simple. What is love? Oh yeah. She is going to deal with you based on that. No matter what you say, women are not going to listen. Because she knows that if she cross your line, she violates your rule, and she knows that in the evening some of you will go as far as kneeling down begging because you want to reach Jerusalem. You see, phone's mind, you are not just having children. We are talking about dating to marriage. You are talking about children. Did you get children out of wedlock? My dear brother, if you get children out of wedlock, now you to be area boy, you will collect it like that too. That one, if you have failed to play your game so right, if you have failed to play your game so right before you get married and you are getting that kind of vibe, you need to come for class. You will pay me. I will give you antidotes. I will give you tactics to play. I will tell you what to do and how to do it. Because if you keep thinking, because majority of the things you guys don't know is that majority of these girls, they don't take relationship like love affair. It is you men, you brothers, yes, you take relationship like it's love affair. To women, it's not love affair, it is warfare. Ogun, like say that they go war. You don't know. You are a big boy, you are a handsome boy, you are rich. Only God knows how many places your photo don't reach. Only God knows how many pastor, woli, alpha that has your photo. Only God knows how many herbalists have your photo. You will just see that the moment you are angry, you are angry with her. She will not bother you. She will just call Baba. Me and him, Baba help me, me and my boyfriend, we have serious problem. She is angry. Baba will say, don't worry. She be that boy with a way photo day with me. Don't worry. Baba will just go collect small ice block, put on top of your photo. Then you go to calm down for wherever you dey. My dear brother, wake up. Yes, men are for love, women are for business. These are true statements. You can see people who understand this. When the woman is telling you, I want to go and pray about our relationship, do you know what they take to that place? Whoa, only God knows. Some of you, they don't tie you for somewhere. You don't know. Your picture, your photo, your name, your mother's name, everything. But you people, you make all these romantic mistakes. Then, all of a sudden from a boyfriend, you start playing the role of a father. Because when you start paying school fees, you start paying a house rent, and you wouldn't know. The mistake you are making is that maybe you are paying 50% of our school fees. You don't know that maybe it's about 4 of you that are paying these school fees. You don't know. The house rent you are paying, you don't know, maybe it's about 4 of you paying the house rent. And all of you will be feeling entitled to that house. Because you pay part of it, or probably you are the one that pay full. You understand? You are a boyfriend, don't play the role of a father. All these girls, they will not marry their father. They don't marry their father. When she starts seeing you like her father, my dear brother, Oya Sopotilo is a gunner. Hey, Zat Nigeria Limited, good evening, my dear brother. You understand? All these are romantic mistakes you men are making in relationships. We no fit judge woman, because the problem is we no fit judge woman. Where you wan judge am? But the problem is, go and connect yourself to woman who wants to have you. Oh, GTech, thank you very much. Hey, Gift General, I greet you. Good evening. Tino Yeyinka, my dear brother. I greet you, my brother. All these lovely mistakes you guys are making are the problem that are causing you future. I mean, they are the genesis of your problem. Some of you, yes, it's been a while. Thank you, my brother. Tino Yeyinka. You understand? Yes, that Nigeria Limited. Thank you for the gift. Thank you. But you guys really need to understand these things. Failure to understand, failure to be pragmatic, failure to, you will collect. That is why I tell you that women are not really, if you look at it critically, women are not so bad. Women are going to be bad when you choose. Your word made me find out that things left out for Nigeria still didn't work out, but now once on again. Your word made me find out things and left out for Nigeria still didn't work out. Maybe phone's mine. Maybe you need to talk to me. I didn't get that your message. How will someone know that is connected with someone because all these Gen Zs are? You see, all these Gen Zs, they are super. They are of different version. Some I greet you. You understand? You see, Machiavelli Studio, I greet you. BTS, I greet you. You understand? Many of you guys are making these lovely mistakes. Some of you that are even married. You understand? Some of you that are even married, you still make lovely mistake while you are married. You complicate. You always send different signal to your wife, and when you complicate the signal, you are going to have a lot of problem. Okay, I take for example, you just got married to your woman. And you expect to have your wife at home, dealing well, giving birth to children. Maybe I'm still thinking about the first 5 years, the first 7 years of your marriage. You expect to enjoy your wife, to be together with you when you come back from work. But because of the love, the love that disturb your head, you now go and invest 10 million naira business. You don't say you are no more married. You see, let me tell you guys need to know the best achievement in life is marriage. I won't tell you lie. The best of achievement in life is marriage. It is just because you people don't want to learn. That is the problem. To really have the best of marriage, you people are just thinking it's supposed to be something easy. It's supposed to be something like a soft drink. Just open it and drink it. No. For a team to win Champions League, he has to come up with a particular tactics, some set of quality players and everything for that team to get the success. My dear brother, every hands will be on deck to really make sure everything is right for that team to win Champions League or win league or whatever. It's not winning Champions League or winning any league or winning any trophy, winning any successful marriage. It's not just like walking into supermarket, just pick something on the shelf, throw it in your basket, pay and go home. No, that's not marriage. Marriage is more like your business. You can invest millions upon millions of your business and fail. Who do you owe? You understand? It is not because you spend so much money on your business. It is because you need to learn about that business. You learn the tactics of how that business works for you to have success in that business. Yeah, the problem is that the problem is that you take your wife to Canada and she doesn't love her again. She doesn't love him again. Yes, the problem is that you that wants to take your wife to Canada, to England, to America, you never study that country to figure out. You think maybe in Lagos you sell recharge card. You now want to go to UK and sell recharge card. Is it going to work? These are simple analogy you need to know. When you want to switch the position, you have to learn new tactics for that new position. Marriage in Nigeria, marriage in Kenya, marriage in Nairobi, in Tanzania, in Zimbabwe, in South Africa is not the same as marriage in UK, US, and what have you. You need to learn about that place. When you learn about that place, you now figure out where is the safe position to stay. You are now taking your wife to Canada. People in Canada, in America, they fly to another country to go and marry wife. Who is now smarter? Hey, think about it. You can look it up. Go and check it on Google. They call them passport bros. American women hate them like shit. They hate them. They hate those men. They call them American passport bros. Where the rich American people, they decide to leave America to fly to another country to go and have wife. You now take your wife there. You are now smarter than real American people. Okay. It is not as if some of you will not succeed, but the vast majority of you will have to cry at the end of the day. The vast majority of you guys will regret it. Until you guys get to understand. And I know you guys, you know how we run marriage in Africa. You want to run the same mentality in US or in whereby the system over there has really emasculate you. Because majority of you, the work you do a day cannot pay the bill. So the wife needs to support you. And when your woman start paying the bill, do you really think you'll be able to command such a woman? Yes, they regret right now. You understand? The system knows that if your work can pay the whole bill, you have grip over your wife. But they know. They know. Even there are high chances that your wife is going to earn more money than you. Within your little money, you will now support your wife to become nurse, to become caregiver, what have you. The moment she graduates, bam, she starts earning more than you. And by the time she supports you, six months, she will start misbehaving to you. Because she is seeing you like, what is that you are doing? Only very few of them will still function like a good wife. My dear brother, wake up your mind, though. You cannot eat your cake and have it. If you are living in Africa, just know that the marriage is not going to be what it was here. You need to know. Yes, you go to the Western world, you go to UK, go to Germany, go to America, go to wherever. You are going to make more money. Yes, they have designed a situation you are going to pay for in your marriage. Go there. Your marriage is likely to be your nightmare. That's what I'm talking about. Funds mind. So you really need to play step for you to operate as a man in Africa to enjoy your marriage. You just need like step 2, step 3. But to operate as a husband. In the Western world, you need step 4, step 5, step 7, step 8. If not, you can say, Awakener is confirming it. He said, my wife is very loving and respectful until they began paying bills. The marriage ended. You can see. That is what it is, because you guys don't really pay attention into this. Okay, how do we solve this? It is difficult to solve. It is very, very difficult to solve for you people traveling abroad. That is why when you really want to choose a wife, you have super assignment to do. And you people just think about beauty, think about the front side, the back side, and the girl is hot. My dear brother, there are certain things I can't say online. Let me not overspeak. Let me not talk too much. You want to marry? Emma, you will marry. You will marry. In fact, I have really designed how to start my own matchmaking now. I want to start matching people up. But I don't want to do it like I've really designed it now. I don't want to do it like Legge Miami, that I will just be throwing everybody to everybody. No. I will have women in my list, check them, vet them. If you are not, I will delete them from my list. Yes, I'm based in Lagos, Nigeria. Ese Olowo Autos. You understand? These are reality you guys need to know. If you want to marry, don't just think about the beauty. If you are traveling, now, do you know how many men that got married to a woman that doesn't know that the girl is a single mother until after 6 months, 7 months? Don't worry, Ima. You will pay me. When you pay me, you will give me sometimes. I will find you people. It's not joke, oh. It's not joke. But you people, you think it's all joke, yeah? You know, she's supposed to. You are using suppose for woman. You are using the word suppose for woman. Until you guys get this analysis I'm giving you, that is when you start enjoying your marriage. Let me tell you another romantic mistakes you are making. You just think about it. Like the first 10 years of marriage, you literally want to have like 2-3 kids together, and then you expect her to be around to take good care of these children and what have you. Out of your abundance, out of your riches, you now go and invest 7 million, 10 million, 30 million naira business for her. Okay, Mr. Investor. Now, you know that women will tilt towards money than every other thing. You will be shocked that that woman you got married to within the first 10 years. Hey, Leo Macarius, Felix, it's a long time. You understand? That girl you invest 10 million for within the first 5 years of your marriage will not have time to stay with your children. She will not take good care of your home. And peradventure, you are likely to go and get maid for her. These are problems. Because the problem is, she wouldn't want you to come back and say, do you know how much I invested on that girl? And at the end of the day, the girl mismanaged the money. No. You are the one that choose to send your wife out of the house. Soft DJ player, thank you very much. You are the one with your investment. You are the one that sent her away. You will come back from work, you will not see your wife at home. Your wife will get to a point where she will be coming back home like 10 o'clock. A woman with 2 years old children, 2 years old kid, 4 years old kid, we now have to go to our shop and leave the shop by 9 o'clock, 10 o'clock, getting home 10:30 thereabout, and you will be complaining. What are you selling? You are the one that invested so much in her. I don't know what is the other way around unless you explain it. Do you mean your wife invested money on you? You understand? Don't come back and blame this woman that this woman is this woman is that. You are the one that's prepared this thing. And I made a video sometimes for you guys that aggressive upgrade on women will damage the woman all the time. Okay, let me not talk like God. Like 98% of the time. 98% of the time. You understand? So these are realities we really need to think about. It is a pathetic situation you really need to pre-thought. No, if you marry a beautiful wife, don't be a balance. I don't sing, I'm singing. Yes now. Sub DJ, thank you very much. You need to know. Because you are making good money does not mean you should just start pumping the money on her. You need to keep her around. Let her do small business. Let her be around to take care of the children. For your children to grow. Because if you don't do it, my dear brother, your housemaid will be the mother of your children. Because your children will always be around the housemaid, and they are going to be following the mentality of the housemaid. Think about that. Think about that. Because the mother is not around, you as a father, you have gone to work. Well, you need repair. Don't worry. You said my marriage did not work. Go and check last Saturday punch. Go and check it there. They don't come. Leave them. All these ones are small girls. Don't worry. These are realities I am telling you. Because when you start giving them undeserving favor, because these women are to support you. They are to support you. Give them, when you want to invest big in your wife, let it be after like 15-20 years of being married together. Because if not so, she will not be available to take care of your children. She will not. She will not be available to take care of your children. You will just be complaining and complaining. That is why you see majority of the young girls, they want their wife to do big business, yet they want the woman to be at home taking care of the children. How can you expect a woman to be at home and at the same time doing big business out there? You want to destroy the woman? You understand? You understand what I'm talking about? These are realities. All these things you need to know. Because when you keep spending, like just imagine, like you just got married to a lady and then you are investing 10 million, 20 million naira business on her, and yet you still want the woman to be at home. How could that be possible? How could that be possible? You understand? You see, Neka wives, you see You don't respond to everybody. Some people have brain, but the brain is not working. You understand? You need to know. Everybody have keyboard. They can type whatever they want to type. But you are the one, phone's mind. You are the one making me responding to this kind of people. They are bitter. These are the people that will tell you all the time, hey, I am happily single. I am happily single. It's because they are not happy. You know, happiness, they don't tell you. They don't need to tell you. When you see them, you see happiness on them. You understand? Don't worry, majority of them will still send, she will still send me DM for matchmaking. They need a man. When they need a man, that's how they misbehave. So, like I was telling you guys, all this I'm talking to you is that you really need to understand. You really need to understand that taking care of children and running business, these are two priorities for women to deal with. The more you are actually making her deal more with business, then she is not going to be at home taking care of your children, most especially when your children are still young. You understand? So you guys really need to understand that. So if you have to go out in the morning, you two have to go out in the morning, and you have like 2 years, 4 years old children, kind of 5 years old children, definitely you need to get housemaid or you take her to baby care. Definitely those children are going to grow with the mentality of wherever you put them, or in the hands of whoever that is raising them. You understand? These are realities you guys need to know. These are lovely mistakes. Some of the lovely mistakes you guys are making. Because the problem is that if you keep making these lovely mistakes, just understand that at the end of the day, you have a lot to deal with. You have a lot of problems to deal with. You just be complaining, yeah, she's not there. No. You cannot tell the woman to be outside and you still expect her to be inside. Don't confuse them. Sometimes you don't confuse them with what is it called? With instructions. Sometimes you confuse them with your actions. So you guys really need to understand what I'm talking about. And when you guys are, some of you guys too, you have this another funny mistake you guys make. You sometimes you tend to be afraid to really you are scared of her getting angry against you. Like, why are you afraid? Why will you be afraid? Because obviously we know that white paint and black paint, everybody in the world knows that it's going to give you gray color. But it is not just because the moment you pour the white color and the black color, you just have the gray. We have to stir it vigorously. We mix it vigorously. You understand? You need to mix it vigorously. You understand? These are realities I want you guys to get. All these ones are romantic mistakes you guys are making. And you cannot keep making these romantic mistakes without getting problems to deal with. You will just always have problems to deal with. So you guys, you really need to understand these few things. You understand? You need to understand all these few things. Another lovely mistakes you guys are making, most especially you that are still married, you like you just got married not quite long, maybe the 5 years of marriage or thereabout. Another lovely mistake is that some of you guys you don't really marry the family of the wife you want to get married to. You guys don't get it. You don't really get married to the family of the wife you want to get married to. You just think, oh, hey, I've got my wife, I'm just going to be with her, we are good together. My dear brother, no. You see, Janet, you went to school but you don't understand English. I think you need repair. No, some people can talk but they can speak but they don't have understanding. There is difference between understanding and speaking. You understand? So IJ Global, thank you very much. So you people, that is the mistake you people are making. You think everybody that talks really understand what they are saying, because they are not listening. They are only listening to respond. They are not listening to understand. When you listen to understand, you will get the message. But when you are only listening to criticize or listen to respond, you will never understand. So leave them, leave her. May God fix her. May God repair her. She needs repair. So you guys really need to understand this. You need to understand what I'm talking about, because all this I'm talking about, you can't tell a woman to be here, to be at point A and at point B. No, it won't work. You have to be precise. If you want her to be at point A, do everything, take action, set up everything for her to be at that point. Like I was talking about, I'm talking about another mistakes you guys make is that you don't get married to the wife, to the family. Because I told you, when you really want to choose a girlfriend that you intend to date for marriage, you need to check a whole lot of things in our family. Because these girls, this woman can pretend, but the family will never pretend to you. You might see this girl come to you, wear high heel, good dress, clean, walking to your house like she never goes to toilet. But the problem is, if she's coming from a dirty home, from a poor home, go to see the family, they cannot pretend. But the problem is, you are dwelling under a pretense. Then you don't marry the family. How would you know? And another big thing you really need to know, another lovely mistake is that if you don't really check the family, you will not know how they raise her. You need to know. You need to know. You just need to know. Go to the family, go and see what kind of family. Is it a good family? You understand? You understand? That is the problem. When you go and check the family, you will see if the mother is the one controlling the father. And you know definitely that if the mother is the one controlling her father at home, definitely that lady is coming to your marriage to come and control you. You get only when you go to our family, that is when you can understand this. Another lovely mistake you guys make is that you see some ladies, she will tell you, I don't like my father, I hate him, and you want to marry such a lady that hates her father. Who do you think will teach her how to respect men? Because Majority of the women, majority of the young lady you see that will claim, I hate my father, I hate my father, are product of probably a single mother. Because the mother has left the father, which in most cases, higher chances that this girl is going to leave you at some point, regardless whether you spend for her, you take good care of her or not. But because when you now see her, because she is hot, she is beautiful, you don't use your sense. Some, yes, truly, the father is the one controlling the father is the one controlling the wife at home. But the woman is a terrorist. They are still together, but the mother is a terrorist in the house. Think about that. Think about that. You understand? A woman that doesn't know how to manage, how to choose right the husband, how to manage her home, tell me, what do you think she will teach her daughter? Tell me. Do you think somebody can give you what they don't have? Brothers, wake up. That is how you will be talking. When you talk one, your woman talk five, and you see what you want to marry such a woman. Think about it. All the problems you are having in your relationship doesn't start by magic. It doesn't start suddenly. You understand? That is the problem. That is the problem. So you need to understand all these things I am telling you. When you deal with the basis, the foundation, before you actually choose a woman to become your wife, when you choose the foundation carefully, you see all these things I'm telling you, my dear brother. All these women talking like this, they want you to be stupid. No, they want you to be stupid so that when you sign up, they can blame you later for your stupidity. My dear brother, wake up. Wake up. You understand? Wake up. Them John, how far? Longest time, brother. You understand? They want you to be stupid, no. But when they find out that you are stupid, at the end of the day, they will still now blame you for your stupidity. Because when you are dating a girl, you tell her, I don't want this, I don't want that, I don't want this, I don't want that. She doesn't want to listen. She will tell you, I have my opinion, I have right to say whatever I want to say, I have right to do whatever you want to do. My dear brother, the moment she has right to do whatever she wants to do, let her go and enjoy her right. You understand? Let her go and enjoy her right. She's not meant for you. She's not meant for you. But the major problem majority of you guys have is you always think you can change her. All these girls are like dry fish. You cannot change her. She is adult already. It's either she is teachable or she's not teachable. When you find out that she's not teachable, let her go. That's the thing. Because when she's not teachable, by the time you will now realize that you cannot deal, she must have had 1 or 2 kids, and at the end of the day, she will dump you, or probably you dump her, and at the end of the day, she will still blame you. You are the one that made her to become a single mother, forgetting that the moment she become a single mother, you too become a single father. You understand? They don't know. You see, because you understand, these are the problem. You see the way Amana she is talking, This is the reason the man will kick her out, and at the end of the day she is looking for validation up and down. That is women for you. They are looking for validation for somebody that will approve their bad behavior as something normal. That is their problem. You just need to understand. It is pretty simple. But if you are kind of yeah, you are right. Definitely there are levels to it. Some people are dumb. Hey, them Jay, I greet you. You see, some people are dumb that they are not brilliant. And women always want to take advantage of you when you are not brilliant. And the moment you are not that intelligent, she will manipulate you. Sometimes she will shout for you. She will be aggressive just to have her way. When that one doesn't work, she might decide to cry. You understand? And after that, she might, when she sees that one doesn't work, she can try another. They have different. At some point, she might say, I'll go and buy myself. I'll go and buy myself because I cannot see myself without you. It's a lie, oh. It's a lie, oh. When you die, she will chop her life. She will chop her life. That is the reality. That is how they behave. This is the reality you guys need to learn. They will tell you. Because if you see women that cannot listen, from a family house, she doesn't let. You see, the woman that cannot listen doesn't learn it when she is dating or married. She has learned it from her family house. Because when her father is talking, she doesn't keep quiet to listen for understanding. She just wants to talk back to her father. Or probably that is the way her mother is talking to her father. You understand? That is what she has learned. And that is the way she's going to deal everywhere. Thinking, hoping it is the best of things. It is the best way to deal. This is the way they behave. When they tell you, you guys remember all this adage which says charity begins at home. Nobody just suddenly become a bad person outside. She must have been coming from home doing that. Because that is the way she was raised. They want you to know. This is one thing they want you to. They want you stupid. And the moment you display stupidity, my dear brother, you will find yourself to blame. You will find yourself to blame. You understand? I have told you guys 1,001 times, whatever women say, don't listen, don't take it serious. Listen to what triggered them. What really triggered their action. That is what you should pay attention to. You understand? You just need to get it. If you really want to get women functioning properly, it is simple. You need to have a strong fence, a strong boundary. You don't have strong boundary, and you see, women that will function properly must have grown in a strong boundary home. You know, when she doesn't grow from strong boundary home, then a woman that is not used to, she is not used to hierarchy from her family. She is not used to listening to her father. She is not used to listening to elders. So by the time she gets outside, she will not listen because she is not used to it. Òṣùpá said it once. Obìnrin ò fẹ́ kí ọkọ wọn gbọ́n, tó bá ti gbọ́n jù ló máa ń dìjà. You can see. They want you to be stupid. The moment you are brilliant, they are worried. They are not happy. Because they know with your stupidity, they can do whatever they want to do. More so now, you are living in the Western world. where the law is there to finish you for them. The law is there to deal with you for them. They will just be giving you back to back. You can see to the extent that the UK police had to come out and tell Nigerian women. Imagine the number of tribes all over the world that are in UK. Why will UK police specifically come and talk to Nigerian women? Don't come and report your husband again. It is because they don't have parents that guide them. Majority of them are not properly raised. Some of them are raised, but when they get to UK, they lose all the senses their family taught them. And you know, majority of them, their mother will be supporting bad behavior in them. Kora Obidi kind of woman. You can see that is it. That is why I'm blaming. That is why I'm not blaming Kora Obidi. I'm blaming the white guy that got married to her, because that man, he is stupid. You saw a woman that is almost walking naked. You understand? You saw a woman that is almost walking naked. You go and marry her, and then you expect her to become decent. It cannot happen. It cannot happen. You understand? You just need to understand. You understand? You just need to understand. Oh, Kiloa, you don't need to explain to them. They know women that can see white like this and will be arguing with you that is blue. Oh, don't worry now. Because I can tell you categorically, my dear brother, I can tell you guys categorically that women get paid for every bad behavior. They get paid. They get paid. They get supported for every bad behavior. That is why they don't let to improve their life. That is why when you see the little ones among them that behave well as a woman, I am telling you, that is when you will love marriage. You will love women. You understand? When you see, look at Madam Okonjo-Iweala. I use that woman as example all the time. Look at how rich she is. She's still with that man. She's still with that man. If it is another woman, she must have dumped the man long ago because of her riches and status. But all these ones that they have damaged beyond repair, they will come here and talk. They don't want to listen, because as you are talking, they are talking, and that is telling you that they don't have listening mentality. So that is the reality. All these people, you need to understand. That is why you see, if you have gone to marry such a terrorist kind of woman, while you are talking, she will be talking, because she doesn't want to listen. That is the problem. You guys need to get this thing. Because when they are not taught in their family, from their home, to listen, how do you think she will now listen to you? They are damaged beyond repair. Agbo meji o le mu mi nu koto kan náà. Owó fún náà, thank you very much. You understand? That is the reality about these people. It is simple, because they don't know that they don't know that the whatever they do outside, it is the representation of how they were raised at home. And if you really want to know, majority of these women that are giving you this kind of vibe, tell them that all these things she is talking about, May God let it happen to our son. That is when you will see the other side. You are welcome, my dear brother. Owofuna, thank you very much. I appreciate you so much, my brother. You understand? These women, when they are good, when they come outside, you will know this woman is from a good home, and you are going to appreciate them. You are going to see the best of home training in them. But you see all these terrorist type of, when they come out, even the Bible said it. Even the Bible said, it said, by their fruit we shall know them. It is the way somebody that doesn't have respect for people outside. Don't you know that she doesn't have respect from home? It's simple. That is simple. But you can see so many great women to be appreciated in the world. We think about what is this man? This man, Joke Silva. Think about Madam Awolowo wife. She was there through thick and thin. Are they not women? Are they not successful? Are they not women? Are they not successful? Madam Didiolu Awolowo, great woman. Okonjo-Iweala, great woman. You can go through the history. A whole lot of great women are there. Go to the north, you will remember this Amina that led the world. Great women. Fela Moda, Anikulapo, Madam Fumi Anikulapo. Great women. Are these women not women? So you think about this. You think about all this. So you guys just need to understand that if you listen to women, you play to their tone 100%, you are 100% going to lose. Give them the word, they give you divorce. That is the simple fact. You can see Tyrese Gibson is almost crying everywhere online now. Tyrese Gibson, Johnny Depp, Tom Brady, only God save that guy. If he has not used Hakimi style, that guy must have been on the crying list now. Even Henry Thierry, you felt for Tyrese. Everybody felt for him. He is really pathetic. It is this kind of women that are terrorist kind of. That is what they do. They are out there, they want to damage you. They are not ready to support you. Meanwhile, they want their husband to protect them. They want the husband to provide for them. You understand? They want the husband to protect them. Tell me, how in the world can you really protect somebody you cannot control? You understand? Tell me, even the president, I keep citing that example, even the president of any country, we listen to the control of his chief security officer. Yeah, they are the most selfish creature on earth. I am telling you. Some of them are terrorists. I told you now. You understand? If as big as American president is, if the chief CIA officer tells him, President, don't go to this place, it is not safe, the president will not be there. The president will not go. How can you provide protection? How can you protect a woman you cannot control? A woman that cannot listen to you. How would you be able to protect such a woman? You understand? Because it starts from not listening to you. They cannot listen to you. Simple instruction. They cannot listen. As they cannot listen, that is where their problem come from. And some of them, they might be married truly, but maybe they are fortunate to marry a stupid man, so she can be enjoying the man being a stupid man and keep going. So you guys just need to understand these things. You guys need to understand, when you find a good woman, a fantastic woman, you will enjoy relationship with them. Not don't go and choose terrorists. Oh, don't go and choose terrorists. You understand? They will not listen. You will be telling them this simple basic thing, this simple basic thing. Barrister Rita, you are welcome.
Good evening, sir. How we don't
Good
take
evening, my dear
terrorists now?
sister. Why are you laughing so hard like this?
I said, how we don't take terrorists now?
Yes, now. A woman that actually want to destroy the husband, who is that person? Have you ever seen a terrorist donating food or donating furniture? You will see they buy people, they kidnap people. That's what they do.
Yeah.
That's what they do. You never hear that some sect of terrorists donated furniture to school children. No. They see that they kidnap, they buy. That's all we get. Madam, good evening. Oh. So all these people, they don't listen. It started from not listening to you. That is where it started from. It always, so when you have a girlfriend that is not ready to listen to you, that is when your problem starts from. If she is not a kind of girlfriend that can listen to whatever you want to say before she start commenting, before she start talking, my dear brother, you are follow one way. You are follow one way. You understand? That is why I'm telling you guys. They want you to be stupid. Do not be stupid. Simple analogy to tell them, like, okay, my dear, this is how things is going to work. This is how things is going to work. They are only planning a new world in which you are not part of. That is their problem. They want to plan another world in which you are not part of it, because in most cases they don't love you. If a woman love you, if you are a multi-billionaire, you are going to enjoy the money altogether. You understand? You are going to enjoy the money together. Tell me, such a woman, do you think she's really in love with you if she is now planning a new world? Most especially you people in the Western world. She wants to have, you know them. The moment they fight for divorce, they want to get 50%. To do what? To do what? All the excuses they are going to keep giving is because you don't treat them right. Are you sick? Are you sick? Who should be treating you right? Do you think the man too doesn't deserve to be treated right? Yes, now. Yes, now. They always want treatment. That is how you know them.
It's always about them, and the thing is, Mr. Okans, what I've noticed is it's saturated, it's everywhere. So what is happening is I keep thanking God for people like me, you, and some other people trying to educate men. If not, it has finished. That is you understand, that is what I've noticed, because at times you talk to men and you find out some of these men are helpless, very helpless,
I
very
swear.
helpless. You understand? So it's like, Rita, but it's what is happening, but it's everywhere. It's everywhere does not mean you should accept it. And it's what we call scarcity mindset. that everybody, after rush, everybody they buy every day. Why you never buy since it's a good thing? So that it's everywhere does not mean you should take it. Every day, Mr. Kans is talking, people are talking. I like the fact that people are beginning to talk. I was talking with somebody today and I told the person something, and it's still the reason because if you check this headache that Mr. Okans is having, and whenever you people have to do Christmas, you people have to do Christmas for this man because every day he's talking, every day he's talking. What is he saying? Marry right, marry well. All this grammar that we are speaking, no matter what the topic is, no matter what the subtopic is, the thing is just marry right. Let me tell you, you know, the modern day people, I did a video recently about labor room and pregnancy, and they dragged me like I better pass my generator. They've modernized pregnancy, they've modernized childbirth, they've modernized parenting, and that is why you see so many people have parents problem. I'm a mother of many children. But it's a woman's work to train children, mother them, parent them from age 0 to age 13. It's a man's work to parent his children, whether male or female children, from 13 till that man grows old and goes home to his father. But because we have, you people don't listen. When you want to marry, before you marry, because I talk to men every day, and I see that so many men are carried away with nyash, with breast, with... Oh, one was telling me, Rita, if you see her, she's too fine. That is the problem. I think I want to marry her. I'm not like, Oga, can you come? Just slow down. You know why I tell you people this? I've experienced marital problem. It is not what you wish your worst enemy. It will destroy you if you're not strong.
I swear.
Imagine waking up one day, woman, your wife don't carry your 4 children run. I talk to people every day. So when people say choose correctly, or you are in your house, you're in a house, and your wife, Mr. Kans, I'm telling you reality, the things I hear during session. You are in a house, your children are keeping malice with you. Your wife say, no, if you give them, buy snack for them, and they take it, then go die. Before you even consider, no matter how big the nyash is and how big the breast is, before you consider marriage, like I just thought of that today. Why don't you? Because part of the problem I feel we have is conversation. Men don't talk. Men don't understand the ethics of leadership.
I swear.
I'm not be to go kneel down. Before you think of, I want kneel down, propose. Tell this person, this is the kind of woman I want. My business partner, he knows. His wife dare not talk when he is talking. He said that marriage will break. And they had that discussion before marriage. The problem is when you have this discussion after marriage, it becomes oppression. Have it before marriage so that if he go work, on agree, say he go work. If he not go work, on agree, say he not go work. Have talk as a man, talk. Talk. That is what leaders do. They talk. You can't be a man and you're scared. Or if I correct my girlfriend, he will leave me. Or guy, if he leave you, there are so many girls. There are so many girls begging for relationships. So many beautiful girls. Mr. Kans, there is an app. When you go there, you see them. My name is this. I am 35 now. Beautiful, beautiful, rich women. There are so many girls begging for relationship. Is one in Beke that you will see she's doing something you don't like. Instead of you to correct, no, Rita, I don't want to offend her. No problem. Mr. Kans will answer your call. My session is 80,000, 45 minutes. So it's not free. Because if it's free.
Every dictionary will talk to you now.
Yes, if it's free, it's not free. Because if it's free, you people continue to make mistake. Mr. Kans, the same thing you will because I talk to people, I beg, at times you want to beg them. And it's so painful when you see a man crying. It's so painful when you see a man broken. And these are avoidable mistakes. I asked one. I asked one the other day, but why did you go ahead with the marriage? He said, Rita, I wanted to call off the marriage 3 days to our wedding. Now he's maybe to
Is
drop me. Yeah.
is in net.
No. The thing is, men don't know how to lead. I tell people, they will think that you being too. Every woman wants a dominant man. Ask any woman. Ask any
Yes.
woman. My other account, a girl left a comment. The girl said, the way I like you. I'm like, girl, the way you like me. Praise the Lord. She was not like her, but she's guilty at times. Guilty like being stubborn with her husband and all that. Every
Abi?
woman, every woman wants a dominant man. If you are not
Obvious.
dominant, in short, in a marriage,
Yeah.
somebody must dominate. So if you are not dominating, she has to dominate. Somebody
Simple.
has to take. Somebody has to take the leadership role. If you don't want to lead, she has to lead.
You take it.
But when she leads, it is finished for you. Mr. Kans, I will be observing. I'm here, sir.
Thank you very much. Oh, I love the way you drop it because that is why I don't blame men. I don't blame these women. I don't blame them. I blame you men. When it is as good as you want to go and buy a car and you don't know how to drive. You went to buy a car and you don't know how to drive. Higher chances of running into bush is there. Because these women, I keep telling you, go and check. I always cite this example almost every time. Go and check. In those days when we were young, all those our father that are so disciplined, all these our father that we claim they are wicked, they are disciplined. Like when we are playing ball, you just hear your father's horn. You have to run 60 kilometers per second to get back home. Go and check. All those fathers, their wife don't leave them.
How can they?
Their wife don't
Every
leave them
woman wants
because
protection. If you can give her protection and leadership, forget money. Money comes later. Give her
that
protection,
is
give
what
her leadership.
that's what we are talking about.
Mr. Kans, this is how they toast girls. Hey babe. So they are flaunting iPhone, they are flaunting car key, they are flaunting
Imagine.
dollar. They are flaunting dollar. Nothing, you cannot sit with a man and the man is talking. You go there. I posted a video the other day. I don't know if you saw it. A man that was with his girlfriend. I don't know if he's kids, and another man came to dash the girl money. I'm like, if you say the girl they rush the money, where now they see hungry girls?
I saw no, you see, that is the sad part. That was what I was saying before you come. You want to talk to a girl, you start flashing money, you start telling her all manners of things about riches and no problem. At the end of the day, when the girl now keep demanding and demanding, if you now tire, you now say the girl is a gold digger. Don't come and tell me she's a gold digger. Why did you place your gold so cheap? Why did you place your gold so cheap?
And besides, the only thing you have to offer is the gold. That's the only thing you have to offer.
No, because God Himself that created the gold, He doesn't keep the gold nearby. You have to dig and dig and dig to get the gold.
If
You have to dig.
I carry man, I can't give us for room now.
Imagine you have to crack mountain, crack before you get diamond. At the end of the day, now you want to now claim the woman is a gold digger, my dear brother. You are making mistake. It's a big mistake you are making.
Do you know the day I finally gave up?
Yeah.
The boy was begging the girl for salary allowance, girlfriend allowance. The boy was begging the girl 2 million, babe, please 2 million. The girl said no, if it's not 4 million every month, that 4 million is what I can take last. And I'm like, sorry, sir, did I give you discount for this session because you have to? Are you kidding?
You know what? You know what? Something. One day, one guy was talking to me. I just charged him 50K to talk to me for an hour. When we were now talking, he started by I never knew it's this expensive. I kept quiet. we were talking, you have paid me, so I will listen. It's your time. I'm just looking at my time, listening to you. The next thing, she got emotional at some point, saying, "Do you know I give this girl 1 million every month?"
Every month. But 50,000 is too much. Yeah.
No, when she said so, I when she said so, I told him, if talking to you now, if it gets more than 10 minutes after 1 hour, you are going to pay for another hour.
Again, I swear.
So, so even she pay, he paid. We were online. I said he transferred the second hour,
Yes.
and you know the crazy part, he will hang the phone. He will hang the phone and listen to some other calls. It's not my time.
It's not your business now.
It's none of my business. You see, at the end of the day, you will see now.
But Mr. Kans, have you ever imagined how bad this allowance salary issue is? Have you ever sat down to think about it? Because they pay me. I look at it like it's like me paying Mr. Kans to be my friend. Do you get? That is what I am. I am paying you to be my friend. And the bad thing is that they are never faithful. Those ones that they are paying allowance are never. Take it from me. I am the right source. Take it from. They are never faithful.
Madam, don't
Yes, sir.
talk. You see, a woman that can literally charge you for being with you is not. You are not the only one paying. That is one thing you need to know.
Of course.
So obviously, she is like a DSTV. You need to subscribe if you want to enjoy the service. That is it. So if someone else bought the same DSTV, they are going to enjoy the service again. But our men, I don't know the generation of men we have. They are so dunce, and they are brilliant. They are very brilliant in making money. Oh, all these men, they are very brilliant in making money. And the moment the moment you now talk to them, some women will be like, you are giving them bad advice. I will be like, okay,
I am their problem on this internet.
no, wait, this is what I usually this is how I shut them up. I tell them that, okay, this thing I'm talking about, may God let this happen to your son. All of a sudden, she just said, why am I swearing for her?
They will say you're cursing them.
I'm cursing you now. But while I'm telling the people that need to change, you said I'm giving them bad advice. Now I said,
Mr. Kans, 4 million monthly.
4 million. What is he buying?
It was not stupidly pricing 2 million. The guy now say, what are you saying? Ordinary 2 million. The guy now asked him to pack his car. The guy now walked away. And for 2 weeks, they've not talked. So, and his heart is breaking. So he has to book a session.
Well, they know they are finished. Our picture don't reach one herbalist. It's there for shrine.
4 million naira.
Don't worry. Let me hear from another woman.
I better go.
Fumiroya, are you there?
I am. I've been trying to get your attention since. Good evening, everybody.
Good evening, my dear sister.
How's the family, my bros?
Yeah, we are good. We thank God for everything. We are doing well.
Yeah. I was in FI listening in, and I'm not sure what the particular topic is, but I've been hearing my dear sister Barita. I hope that's your name.
Barista Rita, thank you.
Okay, yeah. Well said. But one of the things I want to believe this platform, everybody's entitled to speak according to their experience. I want to believe so. So if you want to come for me, it's all good. But this is where I want to come from. I want to go back to the basics, the foundation, because I was on a hangout not too long ago. And I had to mentally do a research based on what people were saying. So I want to take us back to, I want to believe most of us hear about the same, maybe we're all Gen X or thereabout. So what I would say is we need to go back to the basics. there's a lot of things wrong with the foundation of marriage that has been passed on to us. A lot of our parents back in the day, they had our mothers, and of course, they had side chick, but they thought they were discreet about these things. But the children will see certain things, but you see things, you can't talk, you can't ask questions, you just have to be mute. And one of the things that I've noticed recently why women are the way they are now is unfortunate, but they feel all those nonsense my mother took, I am not going to take it. I will show this man pepper. Unknown to them, of course, you can't marry your father to show him pepper. It's another man's child you are not coming to show pepper. And the unfortunate thing again is all this nyash, bottom, whatever we're talking about, is stylishly what our men saw our fathers to chasing back in the day. It's just that now is more pronounced. So the quality of values of marriage, relationship that we were supposed to have taken from them has been watered down and is even worse these days. It is so bad. All the women are like, the nonsense my mother took from my father, I will never. So this man call me. If you can't pay me 4 million a month, I beg. Those kind of silly talks. Everything from the foundation is disrupted. And I don't know how God will help marriages and relationships these days. And there's this prayer our people pray that our children will be more than us. So if we were bad, our children will be baddest, if you get me. So there's a whole lot of things that is wrong. And such a platform as this, and I heard you, Barrister Rita, we need to find more people of like minds that we can help our generation. Look, we cannot start living in the shadows of the mistakes of our parents and thinking that we will live a better world. And you can see single mothers everywhere, single fathers everywhere, divorce everywhere. That's why it's not working. In their masses, they are divorcing by the day. All because of this mindset that the foundation is wrong. Where do we go from here? For the fact that your mom went through that does not mean this innocent man that just want to come and love you, take care of you, is going to behave like your father. Don't start living the lives of your parents in your spouse, in your partner. And this is where the mindset, the mindset of a lot of people is just disorganized. It's disorganized. And I'm even afraid for the children we're giving birth to. What are we passing to them? It's scary. Because if we think this generation is baje, oti baje, imagine the generations after. So I will stop for now because I know there's a lot of people here. But I just want to put our mind to that.
Yeah, we know. Thank you very much, my dear sister. You see, you made a valid point. That is why I concentrate more on men. Because when men can hold on to the leadership position in their lives, women will function properly. And the major weapon I keep telling men you have got as a man is you just need two basic things. You have to deal with women, deal rightly. And when you are dealing rightly, you should have the effrontery to leave the woman when she is not following up, when she is not coachable, she doesn't take instruction from you. It is simple. But the problem is women don't listen to you. You are now thinking of how to change her. Thank you, Jesus Christ of our time. Continue.
And the person is not listening to you during relationship. You will
now
not marry the person and say you want to change the person.
Never.
Because the truth is, I always tell you people, whatever, thank you very much, my dear Tata Kere. Whatever you deal with in relationship, you are going to get minimum of times 10, times 20, times 100 in marriage. A woman that cannot listen to you while you are dating. I've seen some girls. They said, I don't know. If you want, I watched one interview. He was telling the guy. He was telling the guy that if you want your house to be clean, you need to get me a maid. And
Yeah.
do you know what? Do you know how the guy responded? The guy just responded that if you want me to get a maid, then I will marry the maid.
Then why don't you marry the maid? It's simple.
Whoa!
It's
That is
simple.
sense of leadership. So the woman will get your message to know that this is what you want.
And
But
these
when
discussions should be held before marriage, not after marriage. Not after
Yes.
marriage. Like Fumi was saying, yeah, like Fumi made very, very valid point. When they say, because of what my mother took. It's not every mother that took.
Yeah.
This Gen Z, the problem is submission triggers them. They do not want to hear anything that is called submission. Most of our mothers simply submitted. Not be every mother them beat.
Abi?
Not be every mother suffer.
Yes, now.
I still see Mr. Okan and his wife's picture, and I was smile. I'm like, these people don't hold for marriage. So they can be referred to as our mother, and I'm sure his wife is not. See, submission is feminine. It is sweet. For me, I am a workaholic. They work like mumu. If they say independent woman, I am very independent. But as an adult, now me can they beg him. I don't want to be independent again. It's now when people never see anything, now then they make noise online. I do not want to. If you tell me like this, now sit down, don't work again. I don't mind. It's when people have not seen nothing. It's weird. So at times I just look at people, I don't respond to everybody because they've not seen anything. You see a woman, what is it that your mother took? Your mother took your father's infidelity. You see a woman, the husband is cheating, and she packs and she leaves. And she's going to be cheating with other people's husband. Because it's not like you're leaving your husband to be celibate. No.
Abi?
So what exactly is the problem? Waiting their mama take, because every day what my mother took, I'm not like I will come Mr. Akans to ask what their mother took. Just very recently, it started raining that what was it called now? What women go through during pregnancy. Women go through a lot. We know. I'm like, okay, this thing is not even debatable. We know that women go through a lot. Why do we now want to make it content? I saw one that said they should be paying her monthly allowance for say monthly period. All these things, when you don't tackle them, yes, now so they escalate. Because now play, what the girl child is going through, I'm like, I was a girl too. I am a woman. It's just, see, this thing when we they talk, I saw when is a woman, a pastor was saying, if you're in a meeting and your husband is in the meeting, that you do not have rights to talk when your husband is in that meeting. Easy duetted the video and was like, I'm like, no, this is a westernized mindset. Culturally, if I go for a meeting and my husband is there, if I have respect, I do not need a pastor to preach it. If I have respect, I should allow my husband speak for both of us.
Obviously.
I should. It's not even. So when I see some westernized people, I'm like, what is wrong? We are Africans. And that is why till tomorrow, you still see white. They admire the original African marriage.
Obviously.
It is not slavery. It is called submission. But what my mother went through, I don't know what their mama went through. I don't know. God will help us.
Amen. Thank you very much. You see, we will not keep quiet. There is not, because until they understand that the beauty of marriage is to be selfless, you need to go and drop your quality in there. You need to go and impact. You don't just expect to receive. Because if you see majority of these women, they want to receive. That is their problem. What did your mother took that our grandmother did not take?
I'm not understanding. Every
You
day, what
understand?
our mothers took, what I'm like, where did they take this thing?
Like we are not living in the same world with them. Oh, thank you very much, my dear sister. Let me hear from one of my brothers, Daddy. Asna Princess, are you there?
Good evening, sir.
Good evening, my dear brother.
How are you doing today?
Yeah, I'm good, my brother.
Good evening to everybody on the panel and the comment section. How we all doing fine today?
Yeah, you're
We are
welcome.
fine, thank you. Good evening.
Now they said a lot, and Bryce has Rita. Sorry, I'm mixing up your name. I've seen her content. I think she does a fantastic content. I'm not patronizing her, but sometimes I have a little disagreement. But the only distinction I would like her to clear for me when she says leadership from men. Are you talking about the men in the West or the men in Africa?
Okay, let me make it African men. So whether you are in Nigeria or you are in diaspora, leadership from our men, dominance.
I
Yeah.
think that's a bit unfair for the men in diaspora because the system
Why?
has already emasculated you. You can't. I don't care how charismatic, how rich you are, physically, how strong you are. The system already has emasculated men in the West. So I don't think that's fair to say the men in the
Mr.
West
Kans,
and the,
am I free to answer?
Go ahead, answer.
Okay. Let's talk about this recent news that broke from the UK. By the way, I'm a British practicing lawyer, so I understand the British legal system. So this recent news that broke out from the UK, where they said they pleaded with Nigerian women to stop reporting their husbands and all that. If you saw my video, there is a line there that I didn't know when it came out, but I love that line so much. Where I said, the West is about human rights, not about women rights. You understand?
do.
It's misinformation that is the problem. And then when we say the system has emasculated men, even in Nigeria, the system has also emasculated men. And I will tell you what, if Mr. Khan slaps his wife and his wife cries out, Mr. Khan will go to prison. He is in Nigeria. Mr. Khan, am I lying?
You're right. You're right.
Because it's where we get it wrong, and that is where I look at Nigerian women, especially those in diaspora. If it's in the UK, it will not happen. It will not happen in Nigeria. It depends on what you choose to take and what you choose not to take. Let's talk about diaspora and leadership. I do sessions for so many of them, both those in government there. If you are in a relationship, because relationship is consensual, if you are in a relationship and the relationship is gradually taking your life, is there any law in diaspora that says don't walk away?
No, there's no law, but that is where I think you guys get it wrong as women. See, sometimes
Explain. All right.
women are experts in chameleon and beating and switching. There are so many
How?
men. I've been to several court cases for divorce, but you can free to go. I live in the US. And most men are like, she was never like this during the relationship, during the courting phase. She was fantastic. She did everything. After the marriage, that is when they know they got you by the B. And that is when you begin to see them use the system against the men.
Okay, let me tell you what. There is nobody that remains. Mr. Kans was not like this when he married his wife. His wife was not like that when they married. There
I
is
think the
nobody
context
that.
is unfair.
Listen,
The
I
consequences
just need you
there.
to get me, sir.
Okay.
People, it's what I tell men because I do 99% of my sessions are for men, right? And they come broken. And I make sure when you're going, you're smiling. And I will tell you what. One asked me day before yesterday, Rita, I think it's my fault. I say, no, sir, it's not your fault. You understand? The West understands and they say they brought out prenuptial agreements, right? The Bible understand, and the
We
Bible
know
did not say love your girlfriend. The Bible
that
says love
agreement can
your.
be contested anytime.
I
It can be
need you.
thrown
I
out.
need you to listen so that we don't. You understand? Just listen. I will
Okay.
let you talk. The
Okay.
Bible did not say love your girlfriend. The Bible says love your wife. Why? I asked people during my section, Mr. Kans, do you think that was a grammatical error?
No,
Do you think the Bible wanted to say love your girlfriend?
no, it is
It
your
was
wife.
specific because when you are in love, you don't see. So if the Bible wanted you to see, to not see, it will say love your girlfriend. The Bible says love your wife. Now, what happens when you're dating? You're supposed to open your eye. You are supposed to see these things. I've said it 1,000,001 times. When you're dating a girl, you're not supposed to love that girl. You're supposed to go with your head. When you go with your head, you see every flaws. You focus on flaws. The problem we have, anybody in love, the problem we have is we focus on she is such a beautiful girl. She is so kind. She is so this. Anybody can live with those ones. Check the bad character of this person. Can you deal with them?
For the rest of your life.
Hot-temperedness.
For the rest of your life.
Can you deal with the bad characters? Does she lie? She lies a lot, but no, she's very beautiful. You overlook it. She is a party animal. Yes, she parties, but maybe when we get married, she will stop. She has plenty male friends. Yes, but what does the system say? Have prenuptial agreement. I'm bringing my property, my net worth is 100 million naira. Your own net worth is 200 million naira. During divorce, because let us normalize divorce. I am a family lawyer. I tell people normalize it. Because women fall out of love within seconds. If she tells you to buy iPhone 16 now and you don't buy, she is out of love with you. Normalize it. During divorce, let me tell you how prenuptial agreement works. She takes the 100 million she brought to the marriage away. You remove the 200 million you brought away. You people will not share the remaining property. But when you love without thinking, it looks like the system is against you. Let me say it again, sir. The West, especially, is about human rights, not about women's rights. It's you people that hand it over to them on a platter of gold. If you know your rights, nobody will walk over you. I don't know about the US. In the UK, it's a no-fault divorce. So nobody is coming, he slapped me, he lied against me. They are not interested. Just all they are interested in now is the marriage is not working. And you people go your separate ways. But before you do anything, have a prenup, please. It's very important.
So can I respond now?
Yes, you can.
I think you a bit contradicted yourself by saying you can, if you don't buy an iPhone, you can change your mind and fall out of love. You just said a few seconds ago, meaning women have the sole right to change their mind anytime.
Even you have the right to change your mind.
Exactly. No matter, it's like a job. No matter you vet people, they pass your interview, they verbal, they walk through, they non communicate, and they can change to be a horrible worker. That's why you have the discretion to fire them if they change. It's only in marriage somebody can bait and switch you, and you pay dearly for the change of the next person. So I don't think men are that's dumb. They don't want to vet. I think they vet, but most times, women have the sole right to change their mind, and destroy the family. And secondly, prenup can be contested. We saw the popular one for Dr. Dre. We saw the other, who was this popular guy too. So prenups are not iron sealed. She can say she signed it during duress. She can say she pressed her to sign it. So they can be contested. So prenup are not ironclad as we are preaching it to be. So men have to be very sharp. So that's why the reason why I know most men are not married is not because they are afraid to fall in love. Is the fact that women can change their mind anytime.
But my point is, have you never dated a girl that you abandoned?
Definitely, but guess what? I don't
So
lose
that
50%
means you as a man can also change.
I don't lose 50% during dating. Let's put context to it. I don't about marriage. Let's not mix those.
You're not getting me because you're saying women can change their mind, women can change. I'm trying to say that whoever falls out of love with who can change his mind or her mind. So if it's you, Because we have so many cases of women coming out online to cry after struggling with the woman, after struggling with my husband, he left me to marry a younger person. So the husband that now falls out of love with a wife, does he not have the right to ask for divorce?
Yeah,
So
the right,
both the woman
see,
and the
you're missing the
man
point.
can change their mind.
You're missing the point. When
Okay,
a man
please.
changes his mind, he's still going to give out 50%, right?
50% where?
Of whatever they own to.
So if she has more than you,
But let's not do that. Most of the time, women don't marry down. Let's not do the exception to the rule. Let's stand by the standard. Women most of the time marry up. So let's not do that argument. Like I know you know this. Most time women marry up. So let's not do the exception to the rule that marry.
no,
Let's not do that.
90% of the time women marry up.
Exactly.
And
So
that
let's
is
stick to
why
that.
Mr. Okans has preached about the Hakimi rule. I have been talking about the Hakimi rule. Hakimi rule does not mean you will not have property. Hakimi rule means you should be smart. When an animal runs desperately, the hunter pursues desperately.
Now, I support that what you're saying, but what the context of what you are saying, I was like saying men should vet more. I'm like, I understand men should vet, man. I support 100%, but give a liberty to understand sometimes. Now, you can try our best vetting. I understand that you're a good woman, so you can't say it to the extent that men say it. Women pretend. See, you don't date women, we date women. See,
Do you know
are a
if
good
I've
woman.
started dating women?
You are a good woman, so you might not say it to the extreme. We as men, how we say it. A woman can pray for 2 years. And you think, oh, this is the best woman I've ever met in my life. Oh, let's go and sign
Have
it.
you ever been in love?
I've married before and I dissolved it in 3 months. Like I saw certain things. I was quick.
Okay, yo. So
I
why
dissolved
didn't
it.
you see those certain things before
That's what I'm
marriage?
saying. I did not say it before the marriage.
Because you were in love.
No.
Okay, tell me, why didn't you see them? Why didn't you see them?
No, because people can change, people can act. She was putting up a fantastic act. Shout out to her. She put up a fantastic act.
Let me tell you something. Somebody said don't be in love. Yes, don't be in love with your girlfriend. Like your girlfriend enough. When you are in love, you don't see flaws. Let me tell you something. A man booked a session 3 days after his wedding. Just before they were on the bride price payment ground, 10 minutes before he paid bride price, somebody came to him and said, you see that man standing there, the man is sleeping with your wife. He still went ahead and paid the bride price.
That's a silly man. That's a dumb ass man.
No, so many men will do it. After the bride price, did white wedding. And you are booking session. So what do you want me to do? I should come and pursue your wife. You understand? So it's not a case of, it is there. You see it. There is no woman. Didn't you date the woman?
See, like I said, you don't
Please,
date women.
Asna, please answer me.
You don't
Wait
date
first.
women.
Now, did you date your wife, your ex-wife?
I did.
How long did you date her?
A year, 7 months.
Were you people not together at
together.
any point?
We're together.
Or was you on online dating?
No, physically.
So you were in love. Don't argue.
I see. I don't use certain words of gaslight that you're gaslighting me. I wasn't in love. See,
It's not gaslighting.
There's a reason.
I don't like big English. It's not gaslighting. Let me tell you.
Because I'll tell you why. How come even when women...
Wait,
Can I finish? Can I finish? Let me respond. Wait.
If you're not in love, what was it then?
Because
I
you're
know
not.
that since I was 21.
I expected even Fumi to come and support you. No, Rita, maybe. But she's a woman and she's still telling you.
I don't fall in love with women. I like you enough to treat you like a decent human being. I know that if you fall in love, she will take you to the cleaners. I'm not stupid.
Have you ever seen a madman accept he's mad?
Asna, I'm so
I'm
sorry.
in love with a madman.
I want to respond on that. Let me just finish.
You're really hurt and you're sounding very angry. Please,
Oh Lord,
calm down.
darling, thank you for revealing being a therapist to me. I'm very, very, very angry. Thank you so much. I'm very, very angry. Thank you, darling. I can't sound very angry, extremely angry. So let me respond to what Barrister Rita was saying. There's a reason even when women date other women, look at the results. So let's not gaslight men. Oh, I'm angry, I'm this. We've seen enough, right? Right now, I'm still dating a woman. I'm not stupid. I love women. I think they're the best thing to happen to us, but at the same time, they can be as evil as they can be. So no one is going to gaslight me and tell me I'm hurt, I'm this. I don't really care about that. But let's just speak on reality. There are good women, there are bad women. But don't gaslight me saying if you vet her enough, you'll make mistakes. No,
You're
let's not
still
do
not
that.
that's the point. You're not still getting the vetting aspect.
You don't marry women. You don't date women. I find this ridiculous.
But that's the point. I am a woman.
It doesn't mean you don't know them. You don't date
no,
them.
but we can then. But then
No,
we
you
can
don't know them.
invalidate.
You don't date them.
Can I
It's
say
different.
something?
It's different. You don't
But
know them.
but then we can invalidate everything I say online because I don't date
Madam
women.
Peter,
You don't date
Madam
women.
Peter.
This is. I'm like, you don't date
I'm
women.
appreciate. Madam
listening,
Peter,
sir. I'm listening,
Mr.
sir.
Okas, I'm here.
you see, the problem is when you are in love, you lose all this. You might not know. I agree. Asna Prince is a brilliant guy, I know. But as brilliant as he may be, when you are falling in love, it's like you falling asleep. You hold your phone or you are still beside it, you are watching your TV and you don't know when your eyes close. It's like that.
Mr.
How
Okas,
possible?
when somebody is in love with you, the person farts. Shana mess, the person go mess, prum, and I go laugh. The
You
same
understand?
mess.
The problem, this is the question I want to ask. The problem is, how could you date somebody for 1 year,
1 year
7
and
months,
7 months.
and you could not figure her out? And you now figure her out within 6 months of marriage.
Within 3 months.
My dear
Can I
brother,
answer?
there was something you were not seeing, or probably you saw, you were not taking cognizance of what it is precisely. But because you are the one in there, you will believe, yes, I know what I'm saying, I know what I'm doing. It is your love, it is your relationship. But it is only who actually walk into the hospital that wanted to be treated will be treated. But if you walk to the hospital and tell doctor that I'm fine, I am not sick, the doctor is not going to fix you. So me, I want to agree. Instead for you to admit that, why didn't I see? Ask yourself, why didn't I see any of these traits within the first 1 year and 7 months? Then
Okay, let's say I'm in love. Let's say I'm in love. How come I saw certain signs? I come and say, okay, let's give some time. We could work things out. Let's go and see a marriage counselor. Maybe we can talk through this. We can walk through this. It's just the challenges, this normal bullshit that therapists put up. Why didn't I say that? Let's say I was in love. Let me give you the benefit of the doubt. Okay, I was in love. How come I couldn't give more grace, more benevolence, and say, okay, let's go and see a therapist. Let's work things out.
No, you're still getting it from that is why that's because you're still not a therapist. Being in love in a relationship is different from being in love in marriage. They say
It's
love is
different.
blind. Love is blind. Marriage is an eye opener. I was going to say something. When you are in love, the person will come to your front. For example, a guy is in love with you. You will mess. You will fart in the girl's front. When they laugh, babe, why are you doing that? Get out, get out. When she falls out of love with you, mess, she will file for divorce because of it. The same thing that you people used to laugh with turn toxic. You understand? So there's every possibility that thing that caused your separation and divorce has been there. But because you didn't deem it as toxic, you didn't think it was
So people don't
threatening
change.
your relationship in any way.
If I go by this explanation and logic, people don't change. People just remain stagnant because every
But
time
we've been
we hear from
saying
women
it.
telling us we
But we've
grew
been saying it
apart.
that people don't change.
Oh Lord, I just say that I didn't see certain signs and I saw the changes immediately. You are telling me, oh, I was in love, I was blinded by my affection.
So, but the point is, but you just said with your man now that people don't change. So how come
I'm
she
asking you
hid
a
it?
question because
Are you
you're-
not saying she hid it perfectly for 1 year and 7 months, and it
Yeah.
only surfaced after 3 months?
There are certain characteristics people will hide to get a certain result they want. We
What
are
kind
human
of
beings here.
characteristics?
Really?
No, tell me one. Let me know how well the person can hide it.
People can hide certain behaviors that
Like,
I've seen people hide that they smoke Indian hemp. They hid it
okay.
perfectly. I've seen that one. I've seen that at my job. Somebody comes to get a job, and for the first 1 year, they are fantastic worker. They are coming to work. They're not calling out. Suddenly, they're having this family problem. They're always calling out. People change. Let's not act like people don't change to get the result they want. And like I said, maybe I was in love. I'll take that part.
People put up act to get the results they want, not
That
change.
is semantics. Change
But
act
then,
is
if
semantics.
you dated somebody for a year and 7 months, and you don't find that out, then something is wrong. Is the point we are making?
No. People change. We've seen how social media has changed people's perspective. We see people every day. They change their opinion that they held for a few years and they change it. Let's not act like people. Like, am I living in the real world? People change their opinion on things sometimes every 5 months.
Asna, can I ask you one question, please?
I'm listening. Provided you don't try to be a therapist.
I'm human first. And I feel you, my brother, whether you're my big brother.
Oh, again. Oh. You feel so sorry for me.
You know what? I really, one thing I love to say to people, and you might think it's not talking now, is self-reflection. This one you said you've broken off from, have you sat down to self-reflect, analyze, and be objective with your eyes opened now with your experience? I surround myself with people who hold me accountable, even including Mr. Okan. I like people to hold me accountable. I don't surround myself with people who say yes to me. I like people to look me in the eye. If I mess up, you tell me the truth to my face. I'm telling you, maybe I know you guys don't know me. I understand you can have your reservations, which is fair. This lady was a fantastic pretender. Fantastic. I'm African. I'm Nigerian. I'm not stupid. I dated if I came here. I'm listening, sir.
Asna, I want to agree with you. If that is your experience, because we cannot see it more than you have seen it, let me admit that you are just unfortunate to fall into the hands of a fantastic pretender. Because it is what it is. Because we keep dragging this thing for as long as it lasts. But the problem is, we have our mindset, we have our concept, and I want you guys to understand that we cannot be agreeing on everything at all time. Sometimes we disagree, no problem. Even Madam Rita is here. She has said something sometimes. I say, no, I see it this way. She will tell me she see it the other way. Fine. The differences we have at some point is the uniqueness in us.
Yeah.
So I respect that. So I don't want us to really drag it too long.
Thank you, sir. Shout out to Bryce Arista and Fumi Roya. It was a fantastic conversation. Like, we learned from each other. Fantastic. Even though you seem a bit heated.
You that bullied Fumi and I. Thank you.
No. I will never. Maybe my tone was a bit strong, and I apologize. My tone was a bit strong.
You know what I'm just concerned. You know why I'm concerned, Asna, is because you still believe in this concept of marriage, love, and what have you.
No.
But you say you're dating somebody. How come?
Loving someone and being in love are two different things. I'm not in love with her, but I like her and I will treat her well.
Let's not use the word love. The reason why is you don't know tomorrow.
English language.
You might want to give marriage another trial. What we're just trying
No. I'm for marriage. No, I'm for marriage.
Better.
No, I'm for marriage in Africa. No, I'm serious. I'm for marriage. I'm pro marriage.
Asna, I have a question.
I'm listening, sir.
That dating you are into, what do you hope to get from it?
We're just having fun for now.
Hey, my brother.
This is the West. It will be suicidal for me to marry after the laws, the craziness, and I live in a blue state where the incentive from Democrats for these women is astronomical. So I can't be that stupid.
You are living in US. You are living in US. I'm living in Nigeria. Madam Rita, as of today,
can I say something?
Living in UK. Madam Rita shuttles UK and Nigeria. She live in both countries. So let us give the judgment to people someone who is living far away. First
As
grade. He is living in Australia.
Okay.
First grade.
Hello, good morning. Good morning.
Good
Good
morning.
morning,
You can
sir.
Good
say
morning.
good morning, my
Yeah.
brother.
Yeah. Good morning, Madam Rita. Usually, I enjoy a lot of your content.
Good
When you
morning,
really talk
sir.
about,
Yeah.
yeah, it's really refreshing. At least we need to start hearing people, talk about issues that men go through. Good morning, everybody on the panel and
yes,
every other person listening. We appreciate you for taking out time to gather here as to address the issue, one of the issues I hold close to heart, which is family system. You know, Firstly, let me start from my brother very close to me. Please, I don't need to respond. The truth is, you cannot be with somebody for a year and 7 months, statistically and psychologically, and the person pretend that long. I didn't catch it. It's not true. They can be an outlier because in statistics, there's room for you to make provision for stochastic error. Yes, that can happen, but that's not usually the case in all scenarios. So it's very difficult for you to be with somebody for a year and 7 months. How come within 3 months you're able to catch the drift? It's because we're not paying attention. When you pay attention to details, you'll be able to see through even every minute act of pretense. Because if you set out, say, oh, what do you want to achieve? That's why our father here asks you, like, what do you expect to achieve from this relationship? Say you're just catching fun. You cannot tell me you dated somebody for a year and 7 months. You never send the person romantic text. You never send the person how you feel about them on their birthday. Oh, I admire you. You are very special to me. You cannot be with somebody for a year and 7 months and you don't provide some words of affirmation. So it means you're absolutely in love. There's no two ways about it. I think you need to accept it and see how you can move on from it. That's one of the healing process. Accept the fact that you made some wrong calls and let's move on. Then the second thing is on the issue that borders on living in diaspora because I live overseas. I think one of the things I've realized is that today's relationship there's absence of tolerance. That's why marriages are no longer working. Some people say, "Oh, our parents endured this, they endured that. I'm not going to take all those shit." I came from a polygamous home. My father had 3 wives. My father never abused any of his wives. My father was a gentleman. My father never cheated on any of his wives. But today we see men who have one wife with 17 side chicks. And in today's idea of women, that is a more better man. I'm not saying polygamy is good. I'm not subscribing to I'm going to be polygamous. But however, let's look at context. Not all women, not all of our mothers really, it's only a few of our mothers that had domestic violence. Now, it pains me that if I have a little conflict with my woman overseas, the next thing she's ringing the cops. Oh, babe, where did you go to? Your shift finished at 4. How come you're getting back by 7? Oh, we are controlling. I don't like this. I don't like this. The next thing she's ringing the cops. She say, oh, I'm scared. My husband is manipulative. Police steps in. Let me tell you, once police step into your relationship, that relationship doesn't stay. I'm not talking about men who are abusive, like physically or even this word emotional abuse. Sometimes we cannot really prove it, unless you cannot really prove some of those contexts of like emotional abuse. Is a person like manipulating you? Some of all those things are a bit hard to prove, you know. But most importantly, if you're in a relationship with somebody, whether same sex or opposite sex, both of you must have conflicts. There's no two ways. It's unfortunate now, instead of people to focus on acts of conflict resolution, which is a very critical skills that you bring into a workplace or if you have a business, people just look at, oh, how do we dissolve it? If, for instance, now I buy a food and my phone suddenly I can't really hear the person that's calling me. It means there's something wrong with the ear pod or so. Instead of me to take the phone to let's say somewhere to fix it, that will not cost me more than $50. The next thing I'm thinking about dumping the phone and getting a new one. Do you know how much it will cost you to buy a new one? If you have issues with in your relationship, why can't we sit down? In the West today, we have a culture of people not addressing the concerns that they have. They just feel, oh, because this guy is asking me like where I'm coming from, just asking me some questions, or is a bit too controlling. There is no man out there that is maybe 100% that best man that you're looking for. We all have shortcomings, we all have good side. Let's look at how we work together. Because if you're looking for somebody who acts like you, who talks like you, who behaves like you should go and marry your twins. It will not make sense. There's a reason why difference is important in relationship. It brings in a perspective. So sometimes you, the man, can be somebody who is very reserved. Your wife could be somebody who is very outspoken. So it has a blend it brings into a home. So let's look at what that this thing brings into our life rather than us looking at how do we throw away the baby with the bathwater. Let's address concerns we have. And lastly, our father here always talk about like marrying rights. I think from my own view, one of the things I've observed over the years that people want to marry Mr. or Mrs. Right rather than being Mr. or Mrs. Right. I asked one of my
Themselves.
classmates a question when I was in school doing my bachelor's degree in Nigeria. I asked her, what kind of a man are you looking for? She said, the man need to have certain qualities. And I said, okay, good. And I asked her, do you have the qualities that the qualities that that man you are dreaming of is looking for in a woman? She kept silence. 6 months down the line, we went on ASU strike, very long. By the time we came back, this lady was heavily pregnant. In fact, her account was thrown in the bank. We say thrown into debit. So account was thrown into debit even before they regularized the transaction. Anyway, that's a banking term. So you see that because most people are looking for things in people that they don't even possess. Some people won't say, "Oh, I'm the prize. I need a hardworking rich man." The question is, those men you are looking for have certain qualities or attributes they are looking for in a woman. Don't think it is what you have in mind that those people are looking for. You may be looking for a hardworking, rich, and caring man. That man may not be looking for a woman with big nyash or beautiful face. It may be somebody who is looking for someone who is honest, someone who is very faithful. That may be something that is a deal breaker for him. He's somebody who you want somebody who is faithful. He may be somebody who is looking for someone who is like respectful or humble, or somebody who can cook good meal, or somebody who can take care of his home. So if you're looking for what you're looking for in other people, try and improve yourself.
Possess
Instead of us
it.
focusing on being Mr. Right, let's focus instead of focusing on looking for Mr. or Mrs. Right, let's try and be Mr. Right. Because if you're a good friend, you become a good spouse to the person you marry. Lastly, fine, let me drop the mic here. You know, love who you marry. Very important. Marry right and love who you marry. Relationship will have ups and downs. If you have issues, please address it rather than calling the police. It's very critical. Unless the
First
person is
degree.
physical abuse. Thank you.
First degree.
Yes, please.
First, let me ask you a question because we need context. We need
All right.
context. We need complications. We need complexities here. We need wahala here. Do you honest, because you mentioned polygamy, right? Did your father's wives respect him?
Yes, they did.
Good. Do you honestly think that an average modern woman today, when I say today, including Gen X, Gen Z, do you think they genuinely have problem with polygamy?
Yes, they do.
How so?
Because I hear a lot of women say they don't subscribe to polygamy. They don't want to share their man with anyone.
Okay, so do you also not believe that women make rules for weak men and break the rules for bad boys like Ned Nwoko?
Absolutely.
You see that when you look at what is happening, a modern woman does not have problem with the polygamy itself. The
It
modern
is.
woman has problem with a man practicing the polygamy.
This
Is he
is.
wealthy or is he just an ordinary man?
You got it.
Do you get? So they don't
Yeah.
have problem with it. They do not have problem with polygamy. The thing is that people hate for it to be said. The polygamist is the problem. Who is he? Is it somebody who can Google and find? Polygamy as a word is never a problem because an average girl in Nigeria does not mind being the sixth, seventh girlfriend of Davido. So far is Davido.
Because it's
Girlfriend.
Davido.
Do you get? So the thing is, they must they make rules. A woman, I've forgotten her name now. I posted the video on the other account. She divorced a pastor. Because according to her, the pastor's schedule is so busy, so tight for her. And then she went and married a Hollywood actor. So Hollywood actor and pastor, which one is busier?
Hollywood, you know.
So rules are made for weak men and broken for bad boys. If a woman wants you, if you like, Ned Nwoko, not be they said the sixth wife. The video, is disrespecting Chioma. Did Chioma tell you is disrespecting her?
No, disrespecting that.
Let the video dial not flash. So they don't have problem with polygamy. They have problem with polygamist. Who is the person?
Like Yul Edochie.
Got it. Catch it.
You understand? So when people say, according to Asna, my brother, Asna say I'm a woman, so I'm not supposed to understand women. That's the thing. Because I'm even telling you as a woman that, forget, I don't marry. But that is how we think. That is how we reason. An average woman is selfish, including Barrister Rita. It has to be, okay, Frank Edoho, who wants to be a millionaire, he tweeted something. They were playing game. And it was him and his wife versus the children. And I think it's this shoot something game. And he said when he now remained, he was not face to face with his last son. So he was supposed to be the one to shoot his son. He said his wife now shot him as I will not watch you kill my son. You understand? That is a woman. That is how we think. We are possessive. What we want, we want. So if we want that man with 10 wives, so far he has the money to take care of us. It's not about polygamy. It's not when you see them arguing it, let's just stop it there. There's no argument there. There is none there. You understand? So marriage of before has not changed. People changed. Opinions change. Perception change. Views change. But marriage still remains. I preach it every day. And there was last video I made, and I had to take my time to I like my own man, my own husband. I like him to have the capacity to cheat. Now, having capacity to cheat is different from cheating. Because I want my man, if my man is not attractive to other women, there is every tendency he won't be attractive to me. Now, so God create us.
Yeah, reverse psychology.
When you talk, you understand, a woman's psychology is upside down.
Yeah.
But when you talk, because people don't understand, no, the Rita, how can you say, sure, some say that their enemy be Olori Buruku, not be me. How can you say you should go and cheat? I said, no, I did not say cheat. I said, see, just, when you go see your man on a commot, other women, they admire him. The way
Yes.
women love to chase more than men. We be saying men love to chase. Women love to chase. I want to chase my husband. I want, when I look at babe, you see the way that babe, they look you. If you look at, that kind of thing. It adds spice. It adds spice. Thank you, Mr. Kans. Let me rest. I'm here.
Thank you very much. You guys said so many things I have been
Madam
saying.
Rita, make we not fight too. You are my friend.
You understand? These are stuff I've been talking to men. Just wake up to this reality. Women are more connected to your effrontery, to your charisma, more than that money.
Do you know the men that suffer the most? The ones that are not. One wrote me, my wife ran away with me. Wait, now, Mr. Khan, one wrote me, my wife ran away with my 3 children. He said, Rita, I have never, he said, I can swear I've never cheated on my wife. I'm saying, see, this is not the first time. I hear it all the time.
That is their problem.
I hear it all the time.
You see, that is their problem. They don't know that. That is why I always tell. I said it sometimes ago. I said, as a man, you must have tendencies to be dangerous, but people don't get it. You must have that tendency. I don't say you have to be dangerous. That is why I cited this example sometimes ago. That okay, look at people like this NURTW people, all these we call them area boys, motor people. The problem is we know people like MC Oluomo in Lagos is a big man to be reckoned with. But the problem is, go and check. Almost every beautiful girls we have in Lagos, we want to be around MC. And go and see a whole lot of fine boys will be there claiming, I have not cheated on her. Did you ever hear MC Oluomo wife complaining about what? Because he knows that this man is still keeping me. He is there because he's an attractive man. Every woman will love her. But you people don't get this thing. Until you men start to wake up to this fact. I don't say men should cheat. Don't misquote me. I don't say men must cheat on their wife. But if that man is not attracted to several other women, your women will lose that taste, lose that interest. Because the interest of other women will trigger that jealous in her to keep having interest in you. Until you guys get this thing, it is not just money. You see, majority of my guys, they'll say, if I have money. I have told you 1,001 times. Bill Gates is one of the richest man in the world. The wife dump am.
They still dump am.
Jeff Bezos, rich man, the wife dump am. Elon Musk, dump am.
You're going far. Dangote
twice. You can see it is not about money. It is about you. Who are you? What kind of charisma do you have? Women will connect to your charisma more than your money. Until you guys get this picture clear, loud and clear, that is when you can really see women functioning properly around you. I have said this thing 1,001 times, but I don't know. Maybe they are downloading fear into our men.
It's consumption. They don't understand what you say. Because when I now say, see, I'm not saying cheat. I'm saying just have that capacity, that little bad boy vibe. Your woman also, as we say, men like variety, wear different color. Your woman also wants variety from you. Do something. Thank you. You have gifters here. Thanks.
Yes, thank you very much, my dear brothers. Until you get this thing. But the problem is, you people don't want to get this thing. And the more you are not getting it, the more you will be collecting from these women. And the thing, why I don't know why you are scared. Because the truth is, women. They want men as much as you want her.
Yeah.
Women don't want to be alone. All those women you see that they will tell you, I am happy being alone, they are all liars. They have their crying sessions. They have sessions in their house where they cry and they will weep out their eyes. But the truth is, until when they see that you are stoic, you are unbreakable, they want to connect to unbreakable man.
Yeah.
That is it. You can see Chief Ned Nwoko. Imagine that beautiful young girl as number six, not be number 2.
Not be 2.
Not be 2, not be 3. Number 6. And yet she is proud of being that man's wife.
First great. Have you not seen young girls saying the only people that can advise me, the only girls that can advise me, 1, Regina Daniel, 2, Chef Chi, 3, Ivy, Ifeoma Ivy.
Imagine. You can imagine.
All are dealing directly or indirectly with polygamy. So girls don't have problem with that word polygamy.
They don't have problem with
now. If you get name, no problem.
This is Miss Barrister Rita. This topic you are analyzing, we are explaining. You are indirectly explaining what Quran said. If you read Quran chapter 4 verse 3, that is the analogy Quran is giving. Quran did not started from marrying one wife. It started from marrying two. It didn't say marrying one. It started from 2, 3, 4. He now said when you don't have the capacity, you don't have the effrontery, you don't have what it takes, you don't have the intelligence, marry only one. Then he now said, okay, marry when you don't have all this capacity, when you don't have the financial capacity, the intelligence and everything, marry only one will save you from doing injustice. Because the problem is at that time you don't know how to deal. So just marry one. If you know you have this problem of handling multiple women, or probably you don't have the finance, or you don't have the intelligence.
Well,
And that is why I often tell you guys. That is why I often tell you guys.
I had a session, sir, and the guy was crying. They are abroad, and he was like, I'm like, do you have friends? This is not even female. Do you even have male friends? Say no. That when he got married, anytime he goes out with his friends, his wife will be quarreling, so he cut off all his friends. You understand? So the moment the woman has you to herself, see finish, don't enter. This is the thing. You know, Mr. Kans, you know that, you know what we call shit testing.
Yes,
Women will shit test you.
Testing. I have said
Yes,
it here to them more than 1,000 times. Women will no woman will marry you without testing you. And every woman will deal with you based on the result of the test, not based on your sacrifice. So whatever result she gets, if you are mumu, she knows how to deal with you. If you are a smart man, she know how to deal. But the primary thing is the woman don't want to lose you.
Fact. Does not want to lose you if you are a smart man, or if you are a mumu, you are just a placeholder.
You understand?
No, let's be saying.
You know, that was why I created an analogy sometimes. I said, you think about the woman that is fighting her husband tooth and nail because the man wants to marry second wife. The woman is fighting the husband. No, I cannot take this shit. She will fight and like want to die there. But her friend now become the second or third wife to one big alaji or one chief. She will now go there to go and celebrate with that her friend, claiming her, thank God, though, he finally got husband. And they will still go, she will go there to go and throw the first wife there. Like, my friend said we should just shift. If we don't want to shift, we will take everything over. You know, this is what she is fighting against in her own house. Because she knows that if she fights the wife, and if she fights her husband, she will get the result. She knows the result she will get. That is why she was fighting. But the man that is not fightable, they will go there and celebrate.
Of course, now.
You understand? Until you may get this picture.
But the thing is, let me tell you, not because for some men, they go suffer, not be now. For some men, if they don't learn fast. Because the truth is, even women will tell you that if as a man you don't have any, the only thing you bring to the table is money, you're useless.
Yes, now.
And that's because your money not reach. Your money not is smell. Somebody asks, what do women want? I don't know. I'm a woman, but I don't know what we want. I don't know.
You see, the thing is this. It is the charisma you want. Because if a woman is broke, she will be there with you to get the money. When she gets the money, she will still reckon with that charisma. That is when she is now maybe she doesn't have 50,000 in her account while she was dating you, but now or probably get married to you after 5 years, 6 years, whatever. She is now conveniently having 10-20 million in her bank account, and there is no charisma. That is when she wants to leave you, because money is not a problem any longer. So the other thing, which is charisma, which is because you will hear some women, they will say, they commonly use this word against weak men. They will say, What's your problem? Can't you be man for once? At
Yes.
least be a man for once. And whenever, and that is the kind of a man. That is the kind of a man that you will always see. They will be like, don't you know I'm a man? And I have told you, my dear brother, if you have to tell a woman that you are the man, you are a loser. You have lost it. So that you need to tell your woman that I want you to understand, I am the man in this house. I am the husband in this house. You have lost it.
But the point is, I feel like as a man, if you have boundaries, you understand, emasculation or no emasculation. If I know that you don't like me, I'm trying to, Mr. Okans, what should I use for instance now? Let's say, my man does not like me partying when we were dating. I grow to it. It becomes part of me. But the problem is most guys don't even have boundaries. They don't, you understand, there is no line. So somebody walks into your house and she doesn't meet any rule. You just live your life like that. It's when after marriage now, she now wants to hang out with her friend. You now say, no, me, I don't like my whoop. There is nothing, it's late already. You understand?
It's
So
late already.
a stitch in time saves nine.
It's nine.
If you're not married already, please, because First Great was talking about people should always settle this one. The problem is people get married for the wrong reasons. People get married when they're in love, and love cannot sustain marriage. It's what people don't know. So the moment, love is a feeling. Love
Yeah,
is a feeling. I can just see you now and I fall in love with you. That is why then they knock women every day, because we fall in love every minute. So I can just get to my gate now and I'm in love. I strafe, I go. Before I reach junction, I fall in love again. That is love. Can be instantaneous. So what happens? So what now happens is I see you and you speak well and I just fall in love with you. So the moment I see something I don't like about you, I am out of love with you. And the problem is once you fall out of love with somebody, it becomes difficult. And people don't know. It becomes very difficult. How do you fix it? Once woman don't fall out of love with you, forget it. It's done, it's done. You go, no, body go the pepper am. It's difficult to get it back.
But even for him to lose it in the first place, it's because he doesn't understand the psychology of how to deal. When you don't
Of course.
understand it like this, let's give some moment to some other guys. Let's hear from Honesty Metal. Honesty Metal. Madam don't capture Honesty. Oh. Madam don't capture my brother. Oh. Hey! Well, everybody help me pray for Honesty Metal. Somebody that even my brother that said his honesty metals and steals. Madam have captured her. He captured him. Well, let me.
Ayomide Osha, where is he? He said he's here. I don't know if he's
Don't worry, I will
requesting.
bring him now. Because Osha na my person. Ayinde Osha. You understand? Oh, now.
Yeah, good morning, everybody.
Good morning, sir.
Madam Rita, it's nice to see you here today.
Good morning, sir. Hi.
I'm fine. Thank you for all the good work.
My father in the Lord, my father in the spirit is life. I said I should come and worry him.
I'm telling you, really, that's good. It's a good one. Yeah. Actually, I'm talking from work. I'm working tonight. But I've been enjoying everything back and forth you guys have been saying here. It's really wonderful. What I draw from all this argument is that we as men, we have this mindset of scarcity. Once we meet somebody that we really like, or we really love, it's just like someone who has a paralysis from stroke. The place that is paralyzed, we call it absent in medical terms. It is absent from that person's psychology. So the whole environment around us is absent, including the bad characters of those ladies we fall in love with. So not really falling in love with this girl so quick will really be the medicine, And Barrister Rita used to talk about something that men should learn how to talk with different women. Practice makes perfect. And maybe by doing so, they may realize, okay, it is not after all necessary to just be blind because you like one particular person, but therefore open your eyes and see what is really happening with that real person, not all the ones you may be talking to at work or on the way or, in the society, whatever. So all these mechanisms can really go a long way to help a lot of men to really become the men that their women will ultimately be attracted to and want to die with. Because if a woman is not really in that situation where she will say, it is my man or no man, then that relationship is standing on one foot. So, like it's been said, women don't have problem with men who are strong in their will, who take decisions, and who take the mantle of leadership. And if we don't practice a lot of these things, we'll just find ourselves in the same situations again and again and again and again. And it is true that we shouldn't be afraid to try and fail. But repeating the same mistakes that will lead to failure would leave us really endangered, like Mr. Okans used to say all the time, that we are already endangered species.
Yes.
We'll just be endangered. So we should take the bull by the horn. Hit the ground running. When you meet them, let them know where you stand. Let them know your ideology. Don't be afraid for them to say, no, I'm not going out with you. I mean, they say no. Many of them out there who gladly answer you.
Be ready for rejection.
Yeah, be ready for it. And when they say they are going, don't beg them to stay.
Let them go.
Please.
Just let them walk out.
Somebody
Once
better.
they go. And you
Femi,
get
then go soon gang up beat you. So you say me, I don't get thick skin.
And once this scarcity mindset is off the table, they will know that yes, they themselves also have to compete for this attention they so much crave for. And so all these ups and downs will be reduced. And we'll gain our respect and rightful place in the society. I rest my case here for now.
Thank you very much, my dear brother.
Thank you.
Thank you very much. That's a brilliant one. You see, until you men, you that thing you are scared of, until you are ready to face it, that is when you can win. You cannot win by shying away, by scaring, running away from what is. My brother, why are you now a man? Women that naturally want a man. Now you are the one scared of. Oh God, may God help our women.
I say you not go believe. Mr. Cass, you need to work harder. So you need to work. Yes, you need to work harder. Some men cannot toast women. Women toast with mouth.
Just tell the
Talk.
woman what you want.
Okay, talk. Okay, if you cannot speak English, speak your language.
No matter.
Talk. Did I did that video? And
I
people
swear,
were like,
I don't want,
what?
I don't want to say the other side of me. When I was young, before I got married,
You're a bad boy. You're a bad boy. You're a bad boy.
traffic day, oh. Get traffic, oh.
Hey.
I swear to God. I swear to God.
No.
This is my real story.
Mr.
I
Kans.
swear to God. It
Mr.
was my
Kans.
it was my grandmother that chose my wife for me. I won't tell you lie, because the traffic was so much. I don't know who to choose.
You were going to make mistake.
There is no lies. I'm going to make mistake because I have too many girlfriends. Me, you know, when I was growing up, that kind of 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, every junction, every street, I get one. Like I'm the only son. Oh,
sir,
this is my Fumi Roya is my cousin. You understand? Fumi Roya's mom and my dad are from the same parents. You see, the truth is, every street, I don't know who to pick.
They say you be legend. They say you be legend.
Sir, you're taking the context of that time and this time. You cannot be comparing that time and this time, sir.
Asna, there is no difference.
There's major difference. Let's not do that. Let's not do that.
No, let's do that. Because it's when you want to run, you said let's do that.
Okay, let's discuss it. Let's discuss it. I was in Nigeria 15 years ago, right?
Okay.
15 years ago. I was enjoying the babes in Unilag, enjoying. How much did it take to date babes at that time, 15 years ago?
But you can't compare the economy now with them.
Okay, but you said that's what I say.
For me, it's not even about economy. Mr. Kans, you know this. Mr. Kans, you know this man that has deformity, Madam Oyi and family. That man that has something like hunchback.
I don't. Maybe I could.
They trend a lot.
I will definitely know. Maybe I don't know their name.
Yes, the man has like hunchback with very fine wife. Very confident man.
Aifele?
No, they call them Madam Oyi and family, something like that. I don't know his name. I don't know the man. Very deformed man, oh. Very confident man.
Wait, that one is too far. What of Aki and Bobo? The other dark one. Look at the wife. You will shock.
You are even going far. Now the dark one is a celebrity. I am saying this man is not a celebrity if you see his wife.
Imagine.
If you see, because people used to throw the man. Then when the woman will come and say, let me bring my Odogu, we will not bring one man that is like very deformed man. People are not like, no, this is no Odogu, this is all Diego. If you are a if you are confident men are knocking girls free of charge every day.
Yes,
now you get money to flaunt.
See, it's not you are still getting it wrong.
Okay.
Me, I see, just because I'm not hungry, I don't understand there's word of hunger. Let's not go to the context. For me, if it comes to my personal life, I do what I do. I don't brag about what I do, but I can understand what the average guy is going through right now. So let's not act as if dating 15 years ago. It's not the same thing. It is not the same thing.
I'm still saying. I'm still saying we have top 20% men. The Dangotes, the Otedolas, the Nedmokos. They are top 20%. We have some in the middle. But I am still telling you that there are some guys that belongs to the under zero that are still knocking girls every day.
I'm not saying they are not, but I'm saying but the average man cannot perform the way he could perform 15 years or 20 years ago. That's my argument. You're trying to make the argument.
Wait. In fairness, my marriage is 25 and a half years now. And I always say to the people now looking for it, I don't envy you lots because the world don't scatter. I don't envy you because
thank you for me.
Back then, people were still normal, people were still civilized, people were still cultured, but today forget story. No. Forget.
The
For
word
me,
has
for me,
spoiled to.
Asna, please listen. You see, the truth is this is the truth I want you to think about. This is year 2024. In year 2044, some people will celebrate 20 years anniversary of being married.
Sir, you don't do this
How
again. Exception to the
how
rule doesn't make the rule.
you
There's no exception to the
you
rule.
will not live.
But
I
I'm
know.
listening, but the argument has to be straightforward,
you
sir.
and I know
Hold
that
on
it's
now.
Asna,
dropping.
if you say
It's
exceptions
dropping
to the
gradually.
rule, Asna, if you say exceptions to the rule does not make the rule, are you saying there will be no people getting married now this
It's
year
a dying
that
trend.
will last
Let's
another
be
20
fair.
years?
Marriage is a dying trend. Let's not act as if we don't see marriage as a dying trend. It's a dying trend.
Almost everything in life is a dying trend. Almost
But the marriage is
everything. But there are
unpronounced.
still exceptions to them.
And I'm saying we can't discuss the exception to the rule as
Why
the
can't
rule.
we?
Because
Wait,
it is not.
some,
You don't,
some 15
wait,
just
years
because you
ago.
can win a lottery
Wait,
doesn't mean you can win a
why
lottery.
can't we?
Because-
Fumi has just told you that she has been married for 25 years and
Like I
counting.
said, exception to the rule doesn't make the rule.
But if you have part of the exception on this life,
Why
why are we
don't
not
you be part
discussing
of the
it?
exception? Ah,
Yeah.
Like I just give you an example. The fact that I'm not hungry doesn't mean I can't acknowledge hunger by other people. You guys are turning a blind eye to a blind argument. You are saying exception to make the rule.
Asna, wait, Asna, I understand you. But you don't want to understand me. You see, the problem is, if okay, just take, for example, the whole world was singing COVID, year 2020, the whole world. You know, at that point in time, if you walk on the road, you kick the stone and fall down, it's COVID. If you have epilepsy, it's COVID. If you die from diabetes, it was COVID. Nothing was, year 2020, nothing was killing people other than COVID. Does it mean that everybody had COVID?
No.
That is it.
But
I understand you. Every desperate situation required desperate moves. I don't say there are no changes. There are changes, and there will be changes in your behavior. You are, most especially you are living in the Western world, like you are living in America. I can't help you figure out your environment and see what is the best situation or how best you can deal in that situation. That is what we are talking about. Despite we are talking about, some people are living in Nigeria with reckless experience, dangerous experience
I
from
remember I put in a
relationship.
disclaimer for my argument that if you are living in Nigeria or Africa, you're safe. I put that disclaimer.
Ah.
You're safe.
You are
Ah,
safe.
no,
Do you
no,
know
no.
people that are crying more than
Do
you?
you
You are
know?
safe.
Do you know
When you are
what
the
we
one
experience
enjoying.
every day? Do you? If you see my
If I was in
DM,
Nigeria, right, I'll have been married because you ain't taking shit from me. You ain't taking shit.
you see the problem is, if you see my DM and if you see how many people I respond to, I talk to. When you hear some people's situation within Nigeria, we are not even talking about Togo here.
I think it's the America that is the problem, safe. Will they tell you say na Nigerian men they suffer pass?
Asna
If
is
you are
my
suffering
brother.
in Nigeria as a
Asna
man,
is my brother.
you must
His
be
problem
naive.
is the American environment.
Asna,
Because-
it has nothing. Asna, see, Nigerian women are 100% westernized.
Yes.
So anything
That-
you think American women are doing, they are doing in Nigeria.
So yeah,
It's the
That's
same.
my point that people change.
Antilita.
Wow, this is
So it has
interesting.
nothing to do with being naive.
Antilita,
Yes, sir.
you mentioned. Oh, let me greet you officially. Well done, and thanks
I'm
for
loyal, sir.
Father Life. Yeah, I love your content so much. I share it from time to time, and yeah,
Your love too. I'm blushing.
me too. Thanks so much. And permit me to say I love you.
Oh, I love you too. But this one, wait, because you know, Mr. Okas, you know that Last Supper? Because it be like, who want to attack me? Confess I love you.
No. Far from that. You know,
I remember.
Kiss of betrayal.
I'm not trust them. Let me do disclaimer first.
no. Far from that. Yeah,
Okay.
this one is genuine. You know,
Okay.
when you were mentioning a test cheating about from women the other time,
Cheat test, yeah.
I don't know. I told Baba sometimes ago that a friend of mine who brought his wife here to the UK just woke up one, and this is a lady I respect so much. She just woke up one day and told the husband that she wants to go and have an evening lunch with her manager.
I laugh
What he
in
gets it?
Tokyo.
What he gets it?
and and the guy was dumbfounded, and the guy called me and said, Osha, because I mean the guy met me here, so he said Ejo, he said it in Yoruba, he said Ejo, and is this how you people do here? and and for like 3 minutes I didn't know what to say.
It costs your power.
I now ask him, so what do you want me to do? He said, and he wanted to ask if this is the culture here. And I said, okay, calm down. Ask her if it is their team's hangout. Confirm first. If it is their team's hangout. The guy called me back after like 3 hours and she said it is not. That she said the guy claimed she impressed her in the last week, and he just wanted to buy her lunch. And
You don't say bring your husband along, you know.
no, wait, that's right. I now said, is the wife coming along so that you two can
Go along.
along.
So he didn't feed me back that, and I didn't want to ask further.
Oh God. Hey,
After like 2 weeks, he now called me and he said, you didn't even ask me how that thing go. I said, I will only react on what you tell me. I don't want to impose anything on you. He now said, is that how they do? I said, they no born my wife, Baba. They no born her papa well.
Is that how they do? It sounds so funny.
I said, they no born her papa well. Make she face me. Tell me, say, she won't go have lunch with one.
I beg, when you're in Rome, behave like Romans.
And I said, this is all I can tell you. I said, however you want to treat this information, but me who they no born my wife. Make she tell me, say she won't go have lunch with one person. I say, I ended it in Yoruba.
Explain.
When you are alone, think about it.
Osha, you see, some people are talented fools.
Mr. Okans, wait, before you conclude the talented fuse, wait. As Osha was talking, I now remember somebody booked a session. It was not the person that was doing session for me, because I'm like, that's a because good evening, sir. Yeah, welcome to your session. You say, Rita, I've been watching you. I am over 70 years old. I'm not like, okay, so what am I supposed to advise you now, sir? Because Asna said, if you're in Nigeria and you're seeing Shege, that means you're naive. A 70-year-old man. He said, just wake up.
Is it in Nigeria?
Yes, in Nigeria here. He said, just wake up and wife don't go do bum. After 30 years of marriage. After 30 years of marriage.
You can't spell matter again. Which one is this?
That's send a club. In wife go day club 1 a.m. 2 a.m.
Wow.
You know the thing. Let me tell you. The thing is that marital problem. When devil remember the person, you will be overwhelmed first. It has nothing to do with being naive. He go first shock you. The man say not they
Marisa,
chop it. The man say not they chop our food again. Not no they plan.
Marisa, did you watch Daddy Free's interview with one Mumu man that said he gave the wife money to go do BBL, but now other men they nag the wife now.
Of course, I don't watch a move. Mm-hmm. I know what.
Ocha, now
Yes,
so
sir.
it dey be. You see, let me tell you. You see, two reasons, just two psychological reasons women will go for BBL. Two psychological reasons. Number one, she needs to be validated by more men. You understand?
To what end?
Number two, she needed serious knacking. So probably the man is wearing out, or the man is too gentle in the other room. That is why. But they will come and give you excuses of, I did it for myself.
Baba.
You were born, you grow from baby, oh, no problem, oh. And if you see majority of these girls going for BBL, let's say 70-80% of them are beautiful girls already, oh.
Mhm.
They are beautiful girls already, oh. Women you will see and turn your head like, oh, I must see this babe. Those are the ladies that will go for BBL. Now when they do the BBL, it is like when you register your company with enterprise, Chukudi enterprise, but you now go and do BBL, it goes to limited or PLC.
It will expire.
So,
It will expire.
so
It can expire.
you can no when your company become PLC, you know people can buy stock, you can sell stock.
But there are so many cases, like there's a particular case as you're talking. You know, there's so many cases, really. We can only talk from our own experiences. This man said to his wife, Toti Festile like, you have to do boobs and you have to do bum. So they fought for this thing. Wait, so this woman said, no, this and that. The guy said he won't pay for it. This is how I want to, da. After so much wahala, this woman decided to go. She said, okay, let me start with the boobs first. If she's okay, maybe. So they reached that compromise and she did. And guess what? After few months, in fact, maybe around 8 months, there was like a robbery in their house and something happened and this boob got busted to the point that she almost died. Guess what? When the husband went to the hospital to see her, he could not even look at her in the face when he noticed that the doctor said they had to remove what is left of her boobs, and it's even affected her personal breast, so to say. And guess what? She went into a mental state of, in fact, I don't know what depression state I can call it, to the point that she fired
There are
herself.
5.
When silicon don't burst, what is the
She
next?
fired herself because she felt that man would never look at her the same way again. So these things is numerous. We can't use one case to judge every case as such.
I understand. That was why I said some men are brilliantly fool. They are talented fools. You see, the truth is that is why I talk to men about being the real leader. Be right with your leadership. That man has been having a whole lot of leadership failure for long, but you know, it is unfortunate it happens this way. You said it. It is true. Maybe the man has gone to sleep with another woman out there, and he is struggling with a Kayamata Pro Mask. That is why
Maybe some guys need men to be chasing their wives. It makes them feel like they've got a trophy. There are so many mental cases out there. You don't know.
You're right. Yeah.
In fact,
it's serious. Let us hear from Stotchy Styles. Stotchy. They have captured my brother again. Oh.
Hello.
Women Thank God.
Your brother
muted
has just
I think I muted
disappointed
my
you.
mic earlier.
Don't release them, oh.
Madam has released you. Touch his ties.
Good evening, everyone.
Good
Good evening, my
evening.
brother.
Abi, good morning. Yes, it's morning
Yes,
actually.
good morning. Everything, all joy.
Yeah. Madam Rita, this is the first time I have opportunity to talk to you. Okay, she's out.
Yeah,
She's
she's
here.
there.
She's here.
Yeah.
Okay. Good evening, Mr. Okan.
Good morning, sir.
So, I've been wanting to throw a question to you
Me.
concerning yes, yeah, it because it happened to a friend of mine. So he got married to this lady, and they had like 3 kids altogether. And after some time, the marriage crashed, and he based it on the fact that the woman he got married to, refused to change the surname to his name. You understand? Because she has this family ties with Okonjo-Iweala. So because of the name, she refused to change the name to his name, and he cited that as the basis for the divorce. Do you think that's right?
Yeah. Nobody is to dictate your life for you. You have a woman. You see, when we want to talk about the law around, if we want to talk about the law around woman accepting to change or whatever, yes, we have barrister here that can deal with that. But let me tell you this. You see, I told you, whatever you take during dating, you are going to take times 100 of it when you get married. You see, for you, while he was dating, he knew unless your friend want to tell you lie, he knew that this girl is not ready to accept certain things. He knew, but he wants to get married to the family of Okonjo-Iweala. Yes, he got it, and there are some stuff that will come with it. This is what comes with it. At the end of the day, you now want to change what you know. It was obvious.
Yes.
I keep telling you guys, all these things are there, but because of love and everything, you don't pay attention. And when you don't pay attention, you will collect. It's simple. You will collect. As at that point in time, you will now say, this woman doesn't do this. Don't blame the woman. The woman has given you the replica of what she's going to give you in marriage. You ignore. It's that simple. Ask that your friend.
It takes us back to us now. You understand?
Don't talk anymore.
She has mentioned my name. She has mentioned my name.
Be calming
like
down.
your
Ask
name.
Sana before they
No,
mention your name.
She has mentioned my name.
Be calming down. Be
and so was
calming
like,
down.
no.
It takes us back to you.
Yes.
You see, any woman, how are you people dating that you don't know that this woman will not want to change her name?
Can I give you a 30 seconds example? 30 seconds. And
Sorry, sir. A discussion would have happened somehow, somewhere,
Yes.
that will make you know that this is the kind of person this person is.
Correct.
A woman that refuses to change her name to your name after marriage does not see long term with you.
Exactly.
You understand? The person does not see this marriage lasting more than 2 years. So, change of name.
Of the world, though, sis.
Eh?
It depends on which part of the world.
Yes, I'm talking to an African, and I'm assuming the person is marrying an African, and I'm telling you culture, and I'm telling you law. Even law, every part of the world permits you to change your name to your husband's name. You
Yes.
understand?
100%.
Any part of the world, the law allows you to change, but the law does not mandate you to. You understand?
Yes.
This is the essence of marriage. I am Mrs. This person. You understand? And let me tell you the truth, many men won't take it. This
Exactly.
shouldn't be a subject to be discussed.
At all.
Why are we not marrying if you're not bearing my name? But you see, another problem I have is when topics like this come up under the comment section, you're going to say the marriage will end. The marriage will end. You use 30 million naira, 40 million naira do wedding. Woman say not change name, he go end them like that. You understand? So at times it's because you are not the one wearing the shoes. Now you make him, he go end. You know the end.
But
Or they go
but
easy, but people don't know. You go just say the
but
marriage will end. It will end like
but
that.
aside that, I think there's other factors behind the scene that we didn't know about, you know, and I think that was the name thing was what I think he can bring to the public. You understand? There might be other factors behind it, and I think also the woman itself concerned might have also seen some things that we don't know about. You understand? I think that's why maybe she felt no remorse afterward.
Brother, can
So
I help you, please? Hello. Good morning. Brother, I don't, yeah, very quickly. I don't really think the change of name stuff is like, is just what the person want to tell you. Because if you guys have been married and you already have 3 children or so, you can't
yes,
tell me that suddenly you just realize that the change of name is an issue. Like for me, for instance, I don't really hold so dearly to, oh, if you get married, a woman should bear your name, things like that. So it
what
depends
if
on people,
I'm sorry,
you know.
I'm sorry to come in. What if he actually wanted to use the kids to tie down the woman into accepting the name thing and everything afterward? You know, people can make
But if your
plans for
kids
these
are
things for a
answering your
long time.
name, it's not your wife. Even if your wife doesn't answer your name, for me, answering someone's name is not a proof of loyalty. That's my
It's
own
not,
personal
it's not
opinion.
a proof of loyalty, but it's a proof of ownership. And men want to own their women.
But why did it
And the
take
kids
so long? Why
and
did
That's
it
and,
take?
and
I didn't even know
Exactly,
they've
that's the
had
question.
children.
See,
They
You
Rita
already
understand?
is
I
have
didn't
three
even
talking
know they've
children.
and,
had
Three
and I'm in
children.
children.
full support.
and I think
This woman
this
has
affected him
showed
when he wanted
that
to
sign before
travel
they
out
get
of the
married.
country, and they started asking for the name of the kids. Are these not your kids? Why are they not answering your name? No.
No, if the kids are not answering his name, that
That's a
is
different thing.
that's a
So
major
that
issue.
means there
But
is
if your
something
wife,
fish. That means there is
yes, if
something
your wife
fishy
is not
there.
answering your name,
DNA
that's okay.
DNA straight.
It's not even a
Yeah, if you,
DNA thing. Maybe not be the man born the children. He's not telling you the
yes,
truth. You understand?
DNA.
It's not a
because
DNA thing. Maybe not being born the children.
Madam Rita, if someone have kids now, for instance, here in Australia, once you give birth to a child, after a few weeks or so, you can go register your child's name with the passport office or something like that. So if you are registering your name, the by default the children usually takes the husband's name.
Does
So if
I'm sorry to
yeah,
come in. I'm sorry to come in. Does her being a custom officer, does it affect this name thing and as well in
what
combination?
name?
No.
How do you mean? I don't get you.
She's a custom officer.
Storchy, these people we are saying, are they in Nigeria first?
Yes, they're in Nigeria.
Matrimonial courses is matrimonial courses. Does not matter if you are in presidency or if you are in
Of
custom
course.
office. You understand?
Even
Yeah,
if she
that's
is
the
working
truth.
with the presidency.
And that is what I'm saying. Even if you are in presidency,
No,
matrimonial courses is
except they're
matrimonial
not except
courses.
they're not
How will you have
legally
kids and your
married.
kids are not answering your name? Yeah,
But
unless something
No,
is wrong.
wait,
How will you have
do
kids and
you
your kids are not
Are
know?
answering your
they
name?
legally married to start with? There might be partnership. Oh,
For
If
me,
Which can be
for me,
if
partnership
they
even for
again?
were
me,
if they
even in
weren't
civil,
legal
for
if they
me,
weren't
even in
legally
civil
married,
yeah.
partnership,
if
even
they
in
Which
weren't
can
civil
be
if they weren't
partnership
partnership,
legally married,
again?
I think they won't divorce in court. So
no,
they're
even
legally
in
married.
civil partnership, the children will be answering the man's name. The
Yeah, that's
point
Yeah,
that's what
is,
I'm
exactly. It's just a law. It's just a base. It's just a norm.
what if the man married her a single mother of 3?
Bam. That's
uh-huh.
where exactly.
Do you
Yes.
get?
Okay. Except
Because
for
it's not
that.
possible now, whether or not married. So far, say now you born the children.
They're
Abba.
supposed to be your name. You're supposed to be answering your name by
So
default.
far now
Yeah.
you born
There
the
is a
So
children.
maybe
proverb,
we don't know
there is
the
an
real
adage
deal
in
of the story.
Yoruba. There's an adage in Yoruba that says, "Ìyàwó ọ̀lẹ la lè gbà, a lè gbọ́mọ ọ̀lẹ." You can only take the wife. You can take the wife of a lazy man. You cannot take the children of a lazy man.
Of course you can't.
You understand? That is why I told you guys, some people are talented
Brilliantly
fools.
fools.
I swear.
Brilliantly fools.
I swear.
You understand? They are brilliantly foolish. Because this thing, when I am saying this thing, sometimes it look as if I am insulting people. But when you see the story of some people, you feel like, is this real?
It
Sometimes
doesn't even add up
appear
at
like
all.
it's real.
At all.
At all, yeah. The story
It doesn't
gets
add up.
weird.
But touchy styles.
Yes.
May his soul rest in perfect peace.
I know. They will not tell you the real cocoa of the
That's the
matter.
only thing I can tell you, because the thing is, I keep telling people, it doesn't happen that day. It does not happen that day.
Three children later.
3 children
The
later.
kids, they answer, no. It doesn't make sense.
So let me give the floor. Let me give the
It
floor
means
to
the man was a placeholder, so he was just there. Somebody else was regularizing the account.
Mr. Cans don't give her date. You can take the wife of a lazy man. You cannot take the children. So even as a placeholder, you understand where my wings were clipped. Now when you can say even the children are not bearing his name, that means he does not have a home there.
He doesn't have a home, man.
It's not. Yeah, it's not saying the truth.
Do you guys see the video I posted today? Do you see the guy, a 70-year-old man, maybe
Yes,
like,
I saw it. I saw the video sometimes, last week, and I almost shed tears for that man. It's so pathetic.
oh,
Some of us
so
have not seen it.
pathetic.
What happened with the man?
You understand? The man went to court. He said, all the 3 children I had with my wife over 50 years of marriage, they are all ugly, and I'm an handsome man. Why
Okay, I've seen that.
why will my children be so ugly? And lo and behold, the result came out. None of the 3 children belongs to him. And what I was advising men on that video is that, although the man saw it, but he ignored.
Yes,
Now it's too late.
Yeah,
It's too late now.
That's the
What
foolishness.
he's supposed to have done years ago, when he can really start all over or really put himself together. Now you might just hear in a couple of years that man is late and like that, because now he knows now that he doesn't have children, and he has wasted all his resources, money, time, energy, everything on these children that doesn't belong. And you know the saddest part that shocked me, the sad part about the video is that at the end of the day, the old woman, she said, "Yeah, honey, I love you." I was like, huh?
But
If
you
you don't
open
fall
leg
love
for
her
another
before.
person. Sir, there is this opinion in my head, but I don't know if it is weird or not. This story, I'm not sure if Madam Rita will watch that story of the Oriyomi of this woman from Oshogbo that bore 5 children while still married to that man. Okay, 4 for that man, and
none of them.
So I asked myself, how can they score 4-0?
The man is late already.
The man is late now.
Because of that.
Nobody can survive.
The goals are too much now. When you concede 4 goals in a match, it's too much.
I asked myself that I think men too should be doing fertility tests, because how can a woman be in my house and I will not be able to score 1 goal? So I think
not even an own goal. Not even an own goal.
What is an own goal?
I think men should be doing fertility tests.
You will spoil this live session.
Now, wow.
But you see, now the sad thing is the man died. That's the sad thing. And I don't feel like, because let me tell you, it's going to continue. It's going to get worse. It's going to get worse. I now my
Ah,
children are the pity. I get 4 boys, so I dey pity them.
I'm
It's
here,
going,
4 boys.
you
I
understand?
like 3 boys.
So it's
Ah.
going to get worse. The only thing we owe them is to pray for them. Nobody, it happens to you,
Not
just
only,
walk.
hey, wait, my sister. It is not only prayer. My father doesn't only pray for me. My
Yes.
father was dropping bombs in my head,
Yeah.
even when my brain cannot process it. He
Yeah.
keeps
Yes.
dropping it there.
It's
Barrister Rita, how old are your boys?
I have 18 years, 17, 15, and then I have a toddler.
Okay. I don't want sugar daddy. I have 7 and 10-year-old girls. So
Ah,
I
You're
think
not,
my
this
we,
is
uncle,
we
not
are
working
we
my
are
like
we,
that.
uncle
we,
is
we
old.
will soon
My uncle.
You want to start in a
we will
cactus?
soon we will soon we will soon go
Yes,
back to the era of our
Osha, I think we can
forefathers.
pair. We can pair. Your
Yeah.
Bluetooth
Era
device
era
is
of
willing to pair.
betrothment.
I would have
Yes.
been able to pair with
And that's
Barrister Rita, but
So I
unfortunately,
also
they are
have
all
17 year
boys.
old boy. So
No, don't worry. I have a girl. I have a toddler. I have if my daughter will be 4 years soon
Ah,
by
okay.
no, we don't
November.
want child abuse.
Eh?
No, please.
Yes.
My
no.
youngest is going to be 16. No.
No, na grandpa soon na be. But I feel like very soon a
Maybe,
betrothment go
maybe,
dey
maybe
happen.
we will start be fixing this thing in out
Yes,
because
now we
But,
just
but that's what they do in
see
India. That's what
see
they do in
we,
India,
we
and
will
it's still
just
Yeah.
sustainable
we will
till
just
today. They
So
do
arrange
it
we
in
want to
India.
do
we just
arranged
arrange a
marriage.
party for
It
them.
works in
They will
India.
meet.
It works very
They will
well.
meet and they will decide themselves. We just arrange a party for
Yeah,
them. They will meet and decide for themselves.
Eh,
Because
so
yeah.
as
that
we
is
were
even
saying,
better.
as we were saying before, I better come on from out.
Mr. Okan,
So
remember 2 months ago when I said we will have to go back to what our fathers did, that was what worked, even though they were saying, oh, no, men were indulging in DV. And I said, I'm not saying there were no DVs, but the amount was actually inflated and escalated, that we have to go back to what worked. You can see that's the
Yeah.
solution. We have to go back to what worked. There's no perfect
yes,
utopia that there will be a society where there won't be miscreants. It's not possible. This is life. This is real life.
Ask na in your own opinion what exactly worked.
Like I said, arranged marriage, it works because you vet family to family. There's high stake within families. There's a bonding family. You understand those days. Like my father told me when he wanted to marry my mom, right? He knew the father of my mom. They knew each other. So there was verification. There was no disease within those family. People didn't die early. They verified my father a hard worker. Can he take care of my mom?
Yeah.
All those kind of things. You verify those things. Family values were aligning.
you know Indians still do that. Indians still do
As
that.
I agree with you. Even my dad too had the similar experience. You know, they do like arranged marriage. Yeah, back then.
But all this love thing,
Yeah.
I love
And
how
Indians still do it.
doesn't work.
My friend that's Indian, that's how he got married to his wife.
Yeah,
They never
Indians
met
still
each
do
other
it. Too.
before.
They
They
still
do
do it.
it. He got married last year.
Whatever works for whoever. I beg you.
But let's not forget
Have
that
you
marriage is
actually
cultural.
explored? Have you actually
I don't
explored the
think arranged marriage can
negative?
work this time
Wait,
around.
wait. I like to balance things. Have you actually explored the negative to this suggestion you have?
No. See, personally,
Well, is it not working for the Indians,
I think
the
it could be.
Bangladesh,
We are not
and the
Indian now. We
Nepalese?
are Afrocentric in our approach. So we shouldn't be talking about India. India is miles away. We're in Africa. And we have to do
Somebody
it
said,
right.
somebody
I
said,
think we have
somebody
we
said
have
TikTok
subjected
is the reason
ourselves
it
to
doesn't
the
have
colonial
TV.
mentality. We too
I think
much love
TikTok
to
is
learn
more,
from the
it's
white
more
man.
better
But
than
the
TV.
truth is that, right, there is no perfect solution. We have to look
Serious.
for what
The
works
TV
best.
license.
That's
I'm
why I
even
said
paying now.
Okay.
whatever works for
Wait
whoever.
now. While we are talking about whatever works, one of the things that works is at least it's not like it's a permanent solution,
Yeah,
but at
well.
least look for a woman with minimal body count. Minimal. Very
They're not
important.
the right time for
So,
forehead, sis.
God
They will
bless you.
lie.
Okay, Mrs. Rita, how do you
Shebi
verify?
Asna say,
They will
Shebi
lie.
Asna say, before betrothment. What is betrothment? Your papa go, they go don't know. They go don't check on their own. And
Yeah.
that is still the vetting we are saying. I broke a relationship, I think last month. And a very good relationship. And I miss scatter. I've told God to forgive me. because the girl, Rita, Americana. Now this girl, Americana. And I'm like, okay, fine. And the guy is my friend. He wants to relocate to Africa. And the first, okay, fine. Nigeria don't give spousal visa to men. Okay, established. Let me check who this person is. Send me her social media. I thought this, I said, okay, don't worry, give me before not a weekend, I'll get back to you. It did not even take 1 hour to find out this person is a hookup girl.
No matter.
It didn't take 1 hour, and I sent her evidences. The thing is, my point is that, like Mr. Kans would always say, we see these things and we feel like I love her.
I will change her.
I love her, and she loves me. You see, once you see any man, when come my session, I say, Rita, I love her so much. I already know he's a finished man. It's the thing. Because see, 4 children, it's not about own goal. It has nothing to do with fertility. The woman didn't want to have the children for the man. It was intentional. It wasn't a mistake. She intentionally didn't want to have children for that man. There is one that happened on the island here.
You can't score.
But the 4 children, after 40 years, the man now came to tell the man that all the children your wife had, they belong to me.
Hey,
DNA now showed true, say the children belong to the man. The Igbo man say no. Even though, because when you now want to deal with the person, let DNA show that they belong to you. I paid the bride price, they are my children.
even I think the law support that.
You understand? I paid the bride price, they are my children. If DNA like, because not be who born Pekin, now who train Pekin.
Yes.
So it's you, if you're
Who
70,
provided nurturing environment? Yes. Who raised them? Who
you understand?
parented
It's
them?
raised. So it's not about DNA. Maybe you there 70 years, you've trained children. Maybe the last one there 30 years. The oldest they 40. One man will not come out from nowhere. You will not go and take your life as what?
Madam Rita, I think that the other person was only a spam donor. He was a spam donor. You are the real father.
He adopted babies. Adopted babies.
Yes, you adopt them. Make it be 2 of our losses. 4 children. It has nothing. It has
Children will
nothing
still
to
find
do
their
with
father. The
fertility.
children will still find their father.
No, you see, let me tell you, Asma,
It is what your
if you raise your children, if you're the one that parented them, forget. After 20 years, you can't tell me the children will go and look for their
They
own.
will look for their
They
father.
still look for their father.
They are the ones that they see as their father.
It's
I'm
not a
telling you.
child. No,
There is daddy and there is father.
It
they
depends.
won't
It
even call. It won't
depends.
even be anyone.
It
Wait, okay,
depends
wait,
on.
wait. Now, as I old rich like this, one man will not come and tell me, Rita, I'm your father.
Even 20 years ago, 20 years ago, if a man comes to me and says he's my father, I will tell him to get lost.
That's you.
But that's the thing. That's my
you.
point.
That's the truth
Wait,
now. That's
okay,
the truth.
one
The
man-
person was only a spam donor. You donated your spam like a
Usher, this one
blood
is ready to
donation.
take
we
you
will not
abroad,
even
though.
have that discussion
To
at
hell
all.
with him and he's abroad.
We won't even have that discussion. If you like, make it. Okay, you want to talk
When I
now?
remember how my papa
We don't
used
have
to
to
carry
go. We
me
don't
on
have
his
to go
leg,
there. We don't have to
carry
be
me on his
cynical.
back.
Let's be respectful, please. Let's
No,
not be cynical.
When all my teeth is complete now.
I will tell him to get lost.
The person should get lost, I beg. You donated. You donated
I say
freely because you had a lot.
fear will not even let a person call me for such conversation. I go lock him up. Wait till wait after how many
It's
years?
impersonation now. He's impersonating your father. There's
Fear
no
not
two
go
ways
let
about
you.
it.
You don't. You not go.
Hey, things are happening.
But I think if it's biological proven, if it's biologically proven, I think you will sit and think about it.
What kind
I
of
don't
thinking
understand.
now?
I am telling you that you can't even win that case in the court of law. You can't win it in the court of law.
Reality are two different things,
To
oh.
hell
What are you
with
talking
biology.
about? Somebody who
Even
raised
to hell with
children.
chemistry.
Thunder,
Hey.
fire,
To hell with
biology.
the DNA. Who created DNA?
Which kind of DNA be that?
No, which kind of biology, self? Or say biology? You
can
just
dispute
dey.
it.
You
We
don't
can
live your
dispute it.
life.
It's
You
not
dey
fair.
7.
Wait, in case you find people who lost their pikin, let them come and call me. Because
can
my
dispute it,
my
but
both parents are late now.
Okay,
So
okay, you want to? We
We
should
now,
adopt
so
you.
the
maybe
person
I
will
can
now
have new
come.
set of parents.
At your age,
Because
my cousin,
yes, because I am
I will take you to family court to be careful.
Exactly.
don't worry. Shebi na me and you go. No problem. Now
But when I heard that story, I'm like, the man
the
did
same
there,
person
right? The
wey
man
put you
said,
for
"Let me pay
marriage,
bride price,
na
that
dem
my
put me for
children."
marriage. No worry. We go
Of
settle down
course,
for us.
even if they go to
Because the
court, the
problem
man
is,
will
Nah.
the
still
reality
win.
is,
The man will still
you
win his.
think about all the years.
Nah.
Think about all the investment, the
With this
energy, the
economy,
money.
with this economy,
The stress you
How can
went
you raise
through
a child for
the day
20,
you were
20 to
sick.
30 years and
In
somebody come
fact,
and claim it?
he will claim the children and sue the woman,
no,
sir.
no, 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 no.
Ah, hey,
In fact.
Wo-
We'll go to
eh,
court and say you're only a sperm donor. Biologically, yes, you donated your
you
distance.
know, I'm
That's
not
fine.
even
Thank
going
you
to
for your
court with
donation.
so
anybody. I will not
some
even
people
because
don't really
at
understand.
18, at 18, I have a right to choose who I would take, whoever I want to be with.
Even
So
before 18,
there
sir.
won't even be any right, any time to go to court. Which kind of court? I will get a restraining order against him.
Okay, I did not
Exactly.
accept you.
Barrister Rita, I beg, help me. You know, some children, I think at age 16, they can deny their parent. What is that terminology?
From 16, you are early adult, so you can actually make a choice. You
There's a
understand? You
word
can.
I'm looking for. It's not I don't know. There's a word
If I
that
have idea,
that the child has legal rights to say these people are not my parents or something like that.
like the child can disown their
Yeah, kind of. But there's a word I can't remember. Sorry, I'm not a law person.
My head is
Uh,
empty right now too.
you see, Fumi,
The own goal
Fumi.
is enough to
Yeah.
make
Let me tell
Rita's head
you.
empty.
Let me tell you, Okolawon.
Uh,
4
I'm sorry to
goals.
say this on live. One of the funniest language in the world is English. They have name for all these bad thing in the world. Even you go to the stadium where people sit down, they call it stand, and it is awkward. That is English for you. And that is the problem of Africa. They always have one word to give us to say, no. I don't have interest, but I want it. I don't understand. It's not as if I'm interested, but I just want to have it. I don't know what is the meaning of interest. So,
Yeah.
words no
My
dey finish
is
for
it
English.
is it parental estrangement?
no. I'm trying to remember. There's a particular word.
Legally, to disown your parent is parental estrangement. You understand? But are we even talking about the child? See, I will be like this. One man will not
As
come.
in, if I was age 16 when this Kutukata
Excuse me.
was, do you understand? Because I know the
Excuse,
person I call daddy or father, and now this
excuse
crazy
me,
man.
my dear brothers and sisters.
Yes, sir.
Sorry, I am not used to this. You have got over 2 hours of my sleep now. I don't know.
Emancipation. Yeah, I think that's the word, but I don't want to pronounce. I'm not sure what that it is. I know there's a word, emancipation. So maybe I think that might just be the
You
word.
understand? Please let me go and sleep. This is 2 a.m. I will still wake up tomorrow morning, please. I don't
No
want to
problem,
break
sir.
down.
You will
I
not break
don't
down.
want it
All
to
right,
be
good
You
in
will
a
night,
not
sir.
break
situation
down in
whereby
Jesus' name.
I will be taking care of other people's error, and I will go and break down. So me, I don't
We
want to.
understand, sir.
Thank you very much. As the
Yeah.
president, we
We're
will keep solving
encouraging
this
you.
problem gradually and gradually and gradually. We cannot solve it all tonight. By
At all.
God's grace, tomorrow, Sunday afternoon again, you will see me. I will come live Sunday afternoon. You will not see me tomorrow. You have eat yesterday life and today life. You have eaten all together.
It is well.
So
All right, sir.
yeah,
Oh,
thank you
man.
very much. Thank you
Oh,
very much for
All
being
right,
here.
sir.
thank you
Thank you,
too,
sir.
sir.
Yeah,
Thank you,
thank
sir.
you.
Thank you
Appreciate
Thank
every
you
very
very,
one
much.
of
very
you.
much for
My
coming.
love to my
This is really
in-laws.
fun.
Yeah. So as the princess,
Asna, Asna. I feel
Bessie
like
Grace,
hailing you before we go. Asna, sorry.
No, Arsenal will only hold the league for a certain period. Towards the end, they drop it.
yeah,
Arsenal.
Bessie Grace,
My
Funmi,
brother.
Owofuna, Stutchy Styles.
Thank you, sir.
So a whole lot of
Yeah,
guys, I can't mention your name all.
you guys should have a very
Ashley,
good
my
night.
You
own,
too.
Jay, Peter
All right,
Gold,
take care.
X-Man. All of you guys that actually send requests. I think I have about 5 guys here. Ashley, my own, Jay, Peter Gold, X-Man. I'm very sorry I can't really bring you up because I have to sleep. This is 2 a.m. I only have 4 hours left to sleep. I'll wake up again. Please, don't be annoyed.
No
by
problem,
by
sir.
God's grace, Sunday afternoon we shall be together and we will have a lot of fun. It's not as if I have some sense of people I bring up. I bring almost everybody up, and then we can have good conversation. Just because we want to be better in with our life, with our relationship, and that is why we are coming on to this life to learn reality, and to deal rightly, because the truth is we men and women, we are for one another. If you like, condemn. If you like, blame. Men will always look for women and women will always look for men. I
Yes,
have
sir.
never seen a woman that went to look for goats. Even some that are deceiving themselves. I will go and get spam from spam bank. She's not going to get lion spam. She's not going to get goat spam. He's still going to get one of these foolish men that went to dump their spam there. So that is the reality. We are meant for one another. The only choice, the only difference there is for you to choose the right person to deal with, to keep for the rest of your life. May God be with you. May
Me
God bless
too.
your may God bless your effort. May God grant your heart desire. Until
Thank you, sir.
until Sunday afternoon. Peace to every
God
one of you.
bless you, sir. Have
Good
a
night, sir.
wonderful night. Good night, everybody.
Good
Good
night.
night.
Good night.